you think of that, eh? For a kind of new little intro I've got going on there. Anyway, hope you liked it. Let me know what you think in the chat. I thought I'd just do something a little bit different because I don't know if you know this, but that's actually the theme track that I picked years ago. I say years ago, about 18 months ago for London Bridge Bricks. And look, here we are. How many months later? There we are. Episode 52 of London Calling. Not quite a year, because I used London Calling for all sorts of things originally. And then I thought, you know what? I think it sits quite nicely perched on a Friday evening. I do. Anyway, talking of Friday evenings, how you been this week, folks? This week has been a bit crazy for me. It really has. I've got to say, though, I have enjoyed it. It's been a really, really good week. I've done some great stuff at work and thoroughly enjoyed myself as well. It's been quite good. I've learned loads, which has been grand. And work itself has been okay. It's been an all right week. We're in a good place. And I'll tell you what, talking of a good place, I'm in the best place going right now with you lovely lot out there. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I just want to say as well, don't forget, folks, send us your pictures. It's Friday. Send me your pictures to Instagram. And I'll give you guys a shout out later and show you pictures. Just send me one picture of something you built this week that you're really proud of. Or do you know what? Just send me a picture of something you built in the past. It doesn't really matter anyway. And of course, like always, folks, I'm always going to say this just a couple of times through the stream. But if anyone wants to support the channel, please feel free to give us a super chat out there. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll brand your name to the wall. It is, of course, the London Wall, which is what it's all about. And that just helps the channel in all sorts of ways. And I'll give you a shout out on Instagram as well tomorrow, like I did last week. I thought that was pretty good. And also as well, I'll do a colour of your choice. So anyway, that's that kind of out of the way. If you want to do it, cool. If you don't, you know, all I ask you to do is maybe give us a thumbs up and just enjoy yourself for the next few hours or so. That's all. And of course, check out everybody who's going to be in the panel tonight and all their details. You'll find down in the description below. But anyway, on to the more important thing, of course, and that's you lovely lot out there. Anyway, I just want to say thanks to everybody who's here at the moment. Hey, BFAB, thank you very much, mate. I'll ask you what colour you want to be in just a tick. I don't know, maybe orange. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, what I would like to say is thank you to each and every one of you being here tonight. Because I tell you what, folks, it still astonishes me that you even want to be here and, you know, kind of share some time with me. And believe me, folks, in the business that I'm in, time is money. So I appreciate every single one of you beautiful people being out there. So who else have we got out there anyway? We've got the wonderful Christopher Mitz. Hello, mate. We've got the Vintage Brick. We've got Simon Moss. Hello, Simon. Good to see you, bro. Brick Star Wars. Boy, he was I think he was one of the first ones in today. We've got Brett's Builds out there. Monkey Man 9255. I love that name. What's the 9255 all about? Got the Awesome Woodshop t-shirts. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. It really, really is. We'll have to get you back on again in the next few weeks, mate. We really will. Red Carnage. Do you know what? I bought a set the other day that's got Red Carnage in it. I'm blooming excited about it, mate. I really am. We've got Barefoot on Bricks as well. That's a brilliant name. I think I saw you in one of the streams the other night, my friend. Even though, thank goodness it is the weekend. It is the weekend, my friend. And this is why I love doing London Calling on a Friday. It really is. We've got the wonderful Miss Bricks of Fun as well, folks. She sent me a picture. I'll be showing you a little bit later on what that picture is. It's all good stuff. And I tell you what, I was kind of surprised as well. It looks pretty damn good. And I don't mean that horribly. I mean, she's got a city on the go. I was well impressed. I really was. Who else we got out there? We've got Emma Saurus. I've been watching you loads of your streams this week. I have. Anyway, good to see Mr. Saurus as well doing his stuff on Instagram too. And cool name as well for the name of your city. I do like that. I love a story behind something. I really, really do, Emily. And it's a great story as well. What a great dog you've got as well. He's awesome as well. We've got Mr. Blue Boy Toys. How you doing, Mr. Blue Boy Toys? Good to see you. Inner City Bricks is out there. And who else we got out there? Monkey Man. Of course, I've always said that with Monkey Man. Monkey Man 9255. What is that 9255 all about? Tell me later, my friend. Tell me later. We've got Lego Boy, formerly Lego Boy 88. Good to have you here as well, mate. Anyway, Mr. Starbricks is here. Hello, mate. Good to see you, Mikey. I've been watching loads of your streams this week as well. They've been great. Anyway, the one thing I must do now is start bringing in people because I've got some cool peeps coming in this week, folks. I really, really have. And some people will be popping in maybe a little bit later as well. Or maybe they're just running late. Who knows? Anyway, we're all quite chilled out. It's Friday and the celebration is us and you lovely lot out there as well. So anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? We have a newbie in the camp tonight as well, folks, all the way from America. I can't wait to bring her on because she is one person I am absolutely devoted to watching loads of at the moment because she has some pretty cool things to say, and I like her style. Anyway, I tell you where we're going to go first of all, folks. We are going to go. I'm going to take you right to the other side of the planet. In fact, it's so far around the planet. It's Saturday where we're going to go. We're going to go to the land down under. We are going to go to a very new place, a very new. How can I put it? A New Zealand. It is, of course, Richard, aka Brickscene. Hello, mate.
Good morning, mate. How are you?
I'm all right. Good day, sir. Good evening. And
good day. Good morning. Good morning, I should say. I've got the coffee.
You got the coffee there?
Just getting into it. Just having a stretch. Just having
into the groove of Lego. Into the 2x4 groove. I'm liking it, mate. You're looking very well, by the way. Look at you. I don't know. You just look. You look very well. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm feeling better.
You look really well. Maybe you have a shave next time. I don't know, but you know, can't always be perfect.
Well,
but yeah, anyway,
we're not all BFAB, are we? We're not all BFAB.
This is it. This is it. The epitome of the word beautiful. People think, you know, the being beautiful is, of course, for BFAB. That's what it's all about. Anyway, my friend, as always, where would you like to go next? Would you like to go to America? Have I got anyone in America? Yeah, we have actually. Of course we have. Or would you like to go to England? Or maybe you'd like to stick in Europe and go to Ireland. Where would you like to go?
Oh, let's go to Yankee Land. Let's go over to the Americas.
Yankee Land. Okay, this is talking to BFAB, folks. It's become quite regular here on a Friday night, which is all good. In my head. Oh, he's a good lad. He really is a good lad. He's a man that's been described as many things. But he's he is, of course, this is PG, folks, so I won't go there. He's, of course, he's good looking. He's an entrepreneur. He's got an issue with hauling Lego boxes everywhere he lives. But of course, we know him as the very lovable, the very charming, the frankly quite beautiful, might I add, BFAB. How you doing?
How's it going, guys?
How are you, man?
I'm good. Now,
always stroking my ego.
I love stroking people's egos. I really do. If I could make money from it, I'll do it. Believe me. But how are you doing, my friend? Because you've got a new sig fig on the go.
I do. Can I change it to? Let's see. Can I change it to that? I just realized my sig fig is blank on your guys' screen right now, but I'm watching the stream. No, not this one. You know what? I'll change it later.
You haven't got it ready to go yet.
Good to have you here, mate. I'm liking it. Who designed your one for you? Was that what's his name? I've got his name now.
Tommy designed
it. Tommy, yeah, that's it. Tommy. I haven't heard of Tommy before. Then all of a sudden he comes out with this video, folks. At the a look back onto the year, the 2020 year that was, of course, with Lego YouTube. Brilliant video. Please do check it out. And ever since then, I keep seeing him popping up here and there. So he's a good guy, folks. Do check him out. We've got Brickmaster in the chat. Hello, mate. We've got K-Bricks as well. I saw Roland a little bit earlier on. Good to see you here, mate. Brilliant to have you all here, folks. I tell you what, we promise you a good few hours coming up. Anyway, BFAB, where would you like to go next? We can go to America, or we can go to maybe Ireland, or we can go to
Go Ireland all the way.
We're going to go to Ireland. Okay, we're going to go to Ireland. Oh, he's just flicked his channel on, folks. He's the man at the moment. He's hit 7,000 subscribers this week, folks. I've been watching him with my big beady eye. Anyway, he's, of course, it rhymes with I. It is, of course, Cy O'Connor. Hello, mate.
Hi. How's it going?
Hi, Captain. How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah, Cy, you are looking beautiful, mate. And I tell you what, you're looking so beautiful. I'm going to put you over this side because, look, separated at birth, folks. God almighty. They really were. I love it. That. Anyway, we stick them up there first, shall we? Anyway, tonight I'm going to go here because when I look this way, then I look like I'm looking at everyone. It kind of seems a bit more logical to me. For Buki, hello, mate. How you doing? So anyway, Cy, you've got everything going for you, my friend. And talking of going, where would you like to go next? Where would you like to go to? Where can we go? We could go to America, or we can go to England.
Let's go to America.
We're going to go to America. Okay, she is one of my favorite YouTubers, folks. She is an awesome streamer. She is an awesome reviewer. She is simply the whole package. She really is. She is the lovable. She is the fine and beautifully finessed. And I tell you what, looks a fantastic latte. She is. And I don't know where I'm going with that one, folks. She is the lovely Cafe Corner. Hello, Cafe Corner.
Hello.
Hey, how are
How are
you?
you doing? You look very well.
Yeah, how's everyone?
Cece, you're
Looking so healthy these days. So what? I'm loving it.
What?
I said everyone is looking so healthy at the moment. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So, Richard looks healthy. You look healthy. I'm loving all the navy blue and the white going on in your picture. This looks fantastic. I'm loving that. It's very cool. How are you? How are you, Cafe Corner?
Good. Glad to be off work.
Oh, unreal.
You have
Is that
a
what-
job? I'm so jealous.
So, CC, beautiful to have you here with your fantastic effervescent smile. Where would you like to go next? You've got one choice, effectively. That's Great Britain. No one likes the Brits at the moment, folks. Anyway, where would you like? Well, you got England. That's it, basically. I always go to the newbie at the end because I like to bring them in, build them up a little bit, you know. And I'm really excited tonight, folks. Honestly, she's a star in the making. So, Cafe Corner, tell me this, right? Where would you like to go? North of the M25 or south of the M25?
Let's go south.
Let's go south. Okay, we're going to go south to someone not a billion miles from where I am at the moment. He's an Aussie and he's in the UK. It is, of course, Family Bricks, aka Matt Elder. Hello, mate.
Hey everybody, how are we going?
All right, my friend. You're looking very well as well.
Oh, excellent. No, I was a bit worried there. It might be breaking the streak. You go, okay, you're looking good, and Matt, you're looking tired.
Don't worry, I haven't got to solo brick building yet. I'm building this one up. Solo's actually look pretty good, actually. You know what he's like. He could have a fantastic week. You say, how you doing, mate? You're like, oh, that's good. That is the charm of solo brick builder, isn't it, folks? That really is. Anyway, Miss Bricks are fun. Hello, you. Brick Star Wars boy. Anasaurus is out there still. Fantastic, Mr. Star Bricks. Say hello to Sarah for us, Mr. Star Bricks. So, Matt, where would you like to go? North of the M25 or slightly left of the M25, around sort of Reading Staines area?
Does it have a rad?
Does he have a what, sorry?
Does it have a rad?
A rad. Yes, one of them does have a rad, and the other one is rather radical, might I add. It's got like more stick sets that you can shake a stick at. So where would you like to go?
We'll go for the radical one then.
Oh, we're going to go for the radical over rad. I'm liking that. Okay, radical, man. This guy is so radical, folks. He doesn't even know how to wear a hat. But that is, of course, part of his style and sophistication as it is. But I can't get the words out of my mouth at the moment. Anyway, this guy is, he's got tech in his name, but quite frankly, he has more tech issues than I've known anybody has. He is, of course. They're very lovable. They're very charming. I won't compare him to BFAD because he'll just get the ump with me. There he is. Look at him. You're beautiful. It's true.
Hey everybody, how we doing? Hope you're all good. I'm sure you're better than I am now. I've just been compared to BFAB.
No, I didn't compare you to BFAD, did I? Because I promised you that I wouldn't use
anyone.
I did promise you. I did promise you.
No, how's everyone doing? It's
You're beautiful, mate. You're beautiful. Look at the boxes. Look at the boxes. There is actually Lego in those, folks. He just doesn't collect boxes. He's not one of those sort of people.
Yeah, I got a lot.
If anyone lives around the north of London sort of area and they've been waiting weeks and weeks for some Lego boxes to arrive and they're wondering where they are, well, this is the warehouse that everybody's sets is currently stuck in.
Yeah, it feels that way. It's definitely getting quite out of hand. So my mission this weekend is to kind of go through that and get some of the stuff I'm just not going to build up in the loft. Like I've still got the Falcon down there. There's Yeah, there's a lot that I'm just not going to be building anytime
Falcon
soon.
down there. He's got a UCS Falcon, folks, and he's just sitting there looking at it, admiring it. But anyway, he probably tucks it up in bed every night for all we know. Not a bad idea. But anyway, let's. Well, you've got two lovely people left. One of which is a very gracious newbie, and the other one is Solo Brick Builder. So we're gonna go over to Solo because everyone knows Solo. He's the man with the van, and if anyone can, he can. And anything else rhyme with that? I don't know. I have to pick up a new phrase for it. But anyway, this guy, folks, he's had a hell of a week. He's been doing health and safety stuff like it's coming out of his ear rolls in his new job, and he's fitting a new kitchen, albeit we won't mention the gas leak to him, will we? But anyway, that's another thing altogether. But he is, of course, the wonderful, the very I nearly said beautiful then, but I'd be lying. Solo Brick Builder.
What is going on? It's nice to be here as well. Hi.
We love you, Solo.
So I got one of the joke now. It's not me anymore. Suck up!
Shut up, B-Fab.
I tell you what, that is phrase of the week. That really is. Shut up, B-Fab. I mean, I've heard that so many times.
Great. It's such a I don't know. You just feel a big sigh of relief when you can say, "Just shut up, B-Fab." It feels good.
It's just
it's like a relief. It's like an anti-stressant.
I need to start being nicer to people. I think that's what I learned.
I'll tell you what, anybody out there who subscribes to something called Calm, right? Give it a few weeks and you'll hear a Calm new audio session come out called Shut Up BFAB. And he said in all lovely ways. anyway, there is another. Like Obi-Wan once said to Yoda, there is another. And this person I can only describe as, well, a breath of fresh air for the YouTube Lego community, and she has style, she has sophistication, which quite frankly most of us lack, especially if you're a global industry. She is the awesome, the highly talented, and frankly, you need to get over and hear what she has to say, folks. The plastic architect.
Hi, thanks. That was so nice. Thanks, Greg. They're definitely making me blush.
Welcome to London Calling. It's great to have you here.
It's nice to be here.
Fabulous. Good stuff. I'm loving it. So this is it, folks. All you lovely peeps out there in chat land, chitty chatty land. Throw us questions. Throw us anything you fancy. You really can. We're all here. We're all doing bits and pieces. We're going to be talking about this and that. I think the old I don't know, Ninjago, Blacksmith, Titanic. There's all sorts of things going on out there in the wibbly wobbly world of Lego, folks, as you well know. And we're here to kind of think of us as your Lego agony aunts and uncles for the next few hours or so. And generally speaking, leave us to do what sort of things we're going to do. So Si might be doing a bit of dusting. Richard might be doing a bit of admiring his kind of handiwork there with the Bugatti. We've got a lovely cafe corner there, with, giving us some kind of insight into sets and themes and stuff like that. Tek Productions, thinking, where am I going to put this cardboard box? And Solo Builder thinking, have I left the oven on or something like that? I don't know. But anyway,
you look like you're dying. Truly, are you okay, sir?
Who's that? B-Fab, you talk about Solo?
Yeah, he looks like he's dying. You know, like when you run for a mile, like it looks like he just came back from running a mile.
He does look red, actually. Have you got something red in front of you? Solo?
It's what's being called working outside does to the skin. Unfortunately,
hey, I go on the tanning bed all the time, and I don't look like that.
Yeah.
So.
Are you working in like a blast furnace or something?
Nah. It's where I've been working out in the cold because, as you know, Greg, it's blisteringly cold out there at the moment.
It's very cold.
Yeah, I'm swollen up at the moment. So,
hey, Solo, do you not have a heating system?
You're a funny man, B-Fab, and no, I don't. It's always off.
I tell you what, anyone who says they're swollen up, I get down the doctors if I was you, mate. A&E all the way. Anyway, talking of accidents and emergencies. Let's go south, or in this case, we'll go over this side. I feel like I've got two bouncers either side of me here. Your name's not down, you're not coming in. That's what they used to say to you.
Not with those shoes, mate. Not with those shoes.
Look at those shoes, those again. Moccasins, not in this establishment. Anyway, I tell you what, talking about establishments, look at this. Look at this. Someone's got a new sig fig. Flex.
Oh my God, it's so gorgeous.
Looks like something out of James Bond with that. The James Bond.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but other than the handbag, I'm not. It looks fantastic.
Agree. Wise to keep that.
Yeah. It's like, ooh, that's Gucci. I love it. Anyway, BFAB, he's gone up a level now. He's got even better looking. He's gone from kind of yellow to what's that, mocha or nougat, as everyone calls it. In what's the skin tone on that?
I wish I knew more like like a tannish color. Like, I mean, I didn't want it to be white because I don't like the white version of myself. That's why I'm always in tanning bed. So
yeah, I hate the white version of me as well. Funny enough.
I wanted it to be a little tan, and that's what he got me. When I'm like, yeah, make it tan, and I'm cool with that. I just need to hit the tanning bed a little bit longer to be that color. So we're working on it.
Also, I like it. Tommy Carr, he's the man. He really is the man of the moment. He's one of them, very much so. So anyway, Tek, what have you been up to? What have you bought this week? Or what? Well, actually, let me rephrase this. What haven't you bought this week?
Yeah. What have I been buying this? I've been buying a fair bit. So I don't know if people are aware. Argos are getting rid of a load of their stock online. So they're having a clear out of their website, and they sold out a load of stuff. The Sith art was one that I really wanted to get, but I missed out on. So luckily, John Lewis are still price matching their stuff. Usually they wouldn't price match if it's out of stock, but they have. So I maxed out quantity and I got 10 of the Sith art sets.
Ooh, 10! 10! What are you going to do with 10?
So I'm going to keep 3. I'm going to build Kylo Ren, I'm going to build Darth Maul, and then on Rebrickable, there's a mock of a Lightning McQueen mosaic. So I'm going to build that. And then it means I've got 3 if I want to ever do like the large Vader or just the normal Vader. And then the other ones I'll just flip and I will sell them for less than retail, and I'll like make my money back and sort of hope to break even. So that's the plan.
You will, yeah, you will. Good, nice little investment there. If there's one thing Tek's good at, folks, is investments. He really is. He loves a good investment. We've got Doc Sampson in the house. Hello, mate. Good to see you too. So yeah, okay. Well, let's bring it down a level, folks. Bring down the energy levels a little bit, and let's go into the world of sophistication. Claire. Plastic architect. I'm dropping a few octaves as well there, folks. How's your week been? What have you been up to? And what's going on in the world of Lego as far as you're concerned?
Good. I pulled out like a bunch of my old like Ninjago movie sets because I'm holding off buying the gardens until like a little bit later. So I'm building the dragon, and I did like the little Tek police station. So I'm trying to like join in on the fun, but without the big set.
I'm liking it. And I'll tell you what I am liking as well, because I'm actually building, well, not quite as we speak, folks, because that'd be insinuate I've got more than 2 arms. What I'm building at the moment is the police station. This is where I've got with the police station. There we go. This is where we're at the moment, folks. And I've got to be honest. Let me see. I can control my mouse. Here we go. Boom. This here is actually a pretty good build. I built those stairs last night on Cy O'Connor's Wednesday or Thursday night stream, I should say. It's really cool. It's really good. I really like it. It's a good build. But I do like the way, Claire, that you view things. And I like that through the eyes of an architect, which is pretty cool, actually. But no, I'm liking that. I'm liking that as well. And I'm actually learning things by watching your videos. So I really appreciate that.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think I need to be a little. There's definitely like some lies and jokes in there, but my tone doesn't change between like the actual historical facts and the jokes. So I'm scared that I'm teaching people like wrong information. So I think I need to change my intonation a little bit.
Yeah, God forbid we ever, talk rubbish. But some people in this stream have, frankly, made a living out of it, haven't they?
No names.
I come back at a perfect time. I literally walked away for a second.
But no, it is because that's the thing. You want to make a good video. Two, you kind of want to be factually right. Maybe dramatize it a little bit, as they say. But it's one of those things. It's very cool. It's very enjoyable. It really is. Don't get me wrong, folks. It's not like you're watching a documentary or something like that. It's fun. It's sophisticated, and you'll be entertained. More importantly, which is what it's all about.
I think you're talking about me. I think. Hopefully.
Yes, be fun. Yeah. Sophistication is the key word for you. Yep.
Yeah. Strangely, 2 words I've never seen in the same sentence.
If you saw how happy my face was right now, you'd be shocked.
If only you ever turned on your camera.
If only.
If only. But we can only imagine the beauty. He's so beautiful that one day, if he did turn on his camera, we'd all turn to stone like Medusa.
We'd be blinded for sure.
We would be blinded because we are not fit to see such beauty, angelic beautifulness. That is, of course, the righteous BFAB.
Next time I'm going to turn the camera on, I'll just have a paper bag over my head the whole time. So
that's it. That's the way around it. Or a balaclava, if you're that way inclined. Actually, talking of which, has anyone ever worn a balaclava? Because I think I wore one when I was about 5 for some reason. It was the thing to wear.
You wouldn't dare these days, would you?
You wouldn't be, to be fair. It looks a bit weird, especially a woolly one. Blimey, they make all your skin, all sorts of things they would. But anyway, they don't just make out of woolly clothes, do they, Richard?
Don't talk about balaclavas with the Irish guy in the stream. Just
yeah. If you ever see Sire with one on, run!
But you can still buy them. That's the thing. You can still buy balaclavas. Who is buying them? Criminals, obviously, but
maybe, balaclavas. If you see anyone wearing a balaclava or an old pair of tights over their head, they're up to mischief. Let's call them that, mischief.
I think that's what Solo probably needs, though, to like protect his skin from.
He needs a welding mask.
Like
he needs a welding mask. That's what he needs. Look at him, look. He's So, what's going on in your room? How many more of those, what are they called? The blooming sifts. Are you going to buy some of those sifts off Tek? Because he's kind of out sifting you at the moment.
I only need one more, and then I can actually build the Darth Vader. So, yeah, Tek, if you want to sell one, I'll buy one. But other than that, yeah, I just haven't got around to building them yet. Is that
you've been busy building kitchens.
Yeah, exactly. I want to get the Darth Vader built soon. I really want to get that done. So I need to find someone that's actually got them in stock. So I can just buy one more.
Okay. Well, if you run out of stock in your area, because I know Tek's not a million miles away from you, I'm sure he'll do you a mate's rates, wouldn't you, Tek?
Yeah, £120. That's retail, isn't it?
Yeah. Not including postage or VAT, of course. So, actually, talking of which, so tomorrow, folks, just so you know, so don't forget it, Si O'Connor is going to be doing a stream. What time are you kicking off tomorrow, Si?
5.
We're going to be live at 5, folks, and we're going to be building modulars. What are you going to be building, Si?
Palace Cinema tomorrow. So I don't know. You've cheated. You've already started though. So I'll have to build level 1 tomorrow, and then tomorrow we're streaming anyway. You cheated.
I got cheated. I've got a city to build, mate. Rome wasn't built in a day. To you too. Basically, folks, I was going to build the bookshop, so I had no idea I was going to get it this week because I've only been waiting 3 weeks for the blooming thing. So anyway, it turns out, and I'm like, I'm going to build that. So anyway, work finished yesterday. Came up here, started building it, filming it, jumped on his stream, building it, filming it, and all this kind of stuff. So I'll continue that in the morning. Basically, when I get to your stream tomorrow afternoon, I'm effectively going to be putting the roof on. That's it. Job done. Thank you very much.
I hope you drop it.
Review to do. And what else am I doing? I'm going to do a city update as well, but that won't be part of it. But it'll be like a nice little hook at the end of it. I'll just say like, oh, next time on the city updates, I'll be showing you what I've done. And I'll just plant it there and then boom, that'll be it. So you even know what the end is before I've even filmed it, folks. So that is the truth. Anyway, I'm running out of air. I need to breathe. Cafe Corner. Now, what I've been seeing on your Instagram, because everyone's on Instagram, folks, we're all down with the kids here. On your Instagram, you've been posting lots of pictures, Ninjago, Lego Marvel, DC superheroes. You name it, you're posting it. What's it all about?
Yeah, so that was, I guess, kind of promotional for last night's stream, where we were ranking from S to F tier, or Garbo is the tier lister said. But we were ranking all of the Lego themes. We didn't capture entirely all of them because the tier list was made a couple years ago, but it was just about all of them.
You failed us, Cece.
Yeah, it was a wild time, I will say. There were some elbows thrown in the chat, some chairs thrown. People were definitely having a fit.
I was so triggered. You better.
Yeah.
Stay here.
Yeah, everyone voting for their favorite ones. It was pretty crazy.
I imagine Star Wars won, didn't it? That always seems to win.
No, ideas won. Oh, because ultimately I'm in control. So.
Why do you think the list was so bad?
We're having to democracy, eh, in America. That's all I want to know. Democracy.
She advertised it like the chat was going to be able to vote, and then the chat is like in there voting and fighting, and she was just like, "Chat."
No, you weren't there, were you?
I was there, and I did two really hot, upsetting comments, and then you ignored me. And I was like, "Fuck this!"
Oh my god.
I threw my computer.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, this was
you put Indiana Jones and Lord of the Rings below Ninjago City. This is that was chat. That wasn't me.
I'm gonna be tricky for that.
You had friends at what, A tier at one point? Friends was at A tier. See, I come in there and I'm like, make it
because all right. So as people would come in the stream and leave the stream, right? People would be all for one theme, right? Like as it's being voted on. And then later on, it's another wave of people that is perhaps another demographic. And
yeah,
the chat was blazing by. I should have put it in slow mode. I've never needed to do that, so I didn't even think about it. But I'm sorry, Claire. Yeah, I didn't even realize you were there. I almost missed my grandma being there. My dad texted me this morning, said that he was in there, and I was like, really?
I was so triggered. I was cussing. You said it's like a family-friendly stream, and I was cussing the whole time.
Oh, I tell you what, I love it. You get these streams where people get triggered. It's we even on Science Stream last night. We were talking about Star Wars and all sorts of things. We was getting near to that point where it was actually heating up and stuff like that. It was getting good. But it's crazy. What does that mean, Doc? ISN. But anyway, so ultimately, was there an outright winner last night? And if you say Bionicles, you can leave now.
No. I mean, I definitely did try to listen to the chat as much as possible and try to consolidate.
You did a horrible job, Cece. Horrible job. Okay.
Only because you wanted power miners to be on S tier and nobody else felt that way before.
It's freaking power miners. It's one of the world's greatest themes. See,
yeah, I think you're alone on that. You're alone on an island. Because you first.
But no, there was no real winner. I mean, there was definitely clear losers. Mixels and Galador.
I think Mixels should have been A tier. I was disappointed. I was going to try to fight for that, but I knew I wouldn't win that one.
Here's the thing. Now, if there's one thing we love, being a Lego YouTuber, we love Bricklinkers. We really do. Now, my friend over here, over this side, he's turning him into a Bricklinker. He really is. I take it your Bricklink store's going to be called Brickscene or something like that. Words to that effect.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep the same name as the channel. I may as well,
Yeah, that's cool.
A bit of cross promotion I suppose, do it like that. But
he's going to promote them. He's going to milk it like a good folks, like a
damn right,
honey cow. He's going to milk it. I don't blame you. Anyway, this week, folks, I bought some Ninjago sets. In fact, I've been buying. I don't know why. I suddenly, when you think, I bought a few Ninjago sets over the last couple of weeks. It turns out I bought about 7 of them, folks. One of them I got, which is a rather cool mech, actually. I got from the Collector Emporium. So anyway, say hello to the Collector Emporium. Welcome along, folks. Good to have you here. It really is. And I think they signed up to YouTube and Instagram only this week. So anyway, good to see you, chaps. It really is. Who else we got there? Bricks, how's your train stuff going? How's all that going, my friend? Hopefully, all good. But Carnage, he says yesterday was hilarious on CC stream. It sounds like it. The only thing is CC. I finished the being on the stream with Sai, and I was shouting. I got to be up super early, folks. Put it this way, right? I got up this morning and I was building the last few bits and pieces of the set that I was kind of finishing off. I was finishing off bag 4 effectively, and it was still dark. It was pitch black. It was still pitch black for a couple more hours yet. It really was. Anyway, what's Matt up to there? But Matt, what are you building tonight? What you do there?
I'm actually going through, and last week I built the Iron Man helmet, but it was the way that it's done was really bad. So I've gone through and actually made some modifications to it. So that's taking some plates and things out, because whoever designed it doesn't know how a jaw works.
No, it's terrible.
And so I've managed to find a custom one on Rebrickable. So I'm going to give that a try and just sort of see, because it's about the same sort of size. And I think it's a much better model, but we'll see where we get to.
Okay, so does the Iron Man remind you of Blakey out of On the Buses?
I don't know that show. Well, you reference it. What, Blakey? Is that a British thing?
Yeah. Where are you, Butler?
Sorry, didn't make it to Australia, so.
Okay, all right. Matt's pretending not to have been around in the 70s. Anyway, we won't go there. We've got Rafi in the house. Rafi, good to have you here, my friend. Hope you, of all people, have had a top week this week, my friend. Anyway, let's see what's going on there. Anyone got any questions for us? Any thoughts about this week, folks? Come on. We're Lego YouTubers. We know everything, even the meaning of life. It's the truth, I tell you. Anyway, talking about the meaning of life, BFAB, you so beautifully and graciously gave me $5, which is very nice of you. What colour, BFAB, would you like to be today? Because you was orange last week, and orange obviously goes with the tone of colour when you've overdosed on some beds. But what colour would you like to be this week, my friend?
Do you have purple? I can't see. I'm blind.
Think of the colours of the rainbow, except half of them aren't there.
I think you have a purple. I'm blind. The third one's purple, right?
You want the purple one? Yeah, you want a purple one.
Yep.
Right.
Real magic purple. Yep.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to. Here we go, folks. This is London Wall. In case anyone's new to the channel, but they haven't seen it before, this is London Wall. I'm actually milking the branding for London, like you wouldn't believe. And believe it or not, folks, London Wall is a bit of architecture, Claire, isn't it?
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, it's a bit of rubbish architecture, folks, because it looks like a terrible wall that's been put up badly. But to be fair, it's built about 2,000 years ago, so we let the Romans off for that one. We really will. And to be fair, it's not a bad bit of mortar. Anyway, BFAB, I'm going to put you near the top. I'm going to put you. Where should I put you? I'm going to put you next to Moto. I think I will.
I know last year we said keep them far away from me.
Yeah, far away as possible. Yeah.
Moto's not here, so Moto's here.
Suck it, Moto. I mean, sorry.
There we go. So anyway, another brick in the wall.
Yeah.
That's a Pink Floyd reference. Do you remember Pink Floyd, Matt?
Yeah, I think I caught the albums after they'd been released.
The albums. Yeah, sorry. Albums, CDs, did you mean? What's an album?
LP.
Come on. LP. There we go. Mini disc was my thing. Come on. Anyway, Solo. Oh, what's Solo? Look at you. Look, he's going to fall asleep. What?
No, I've got the missus sitting right here next to me and she's chatting away on her phone. So I'm waiting for her. Well, I kept myself on mute so she couldn't hear what you're talking about.
Does she not know you're on a live stream? What's the matter with her? Oh, okay. Show us what she's doing. Come on. As long as she's got clothes on.
Actually, I'm not. She's... No.
Hey, there she goes. I tell you what, you want to get rid of someone quick, do a live stream, then run like you wouldn't believe. Nicely done, Solo. Hey, she can move, can't she? Blimey, she's blimey, you wouldn't get away from her, Rush. Blimey. Anyway, got Brick Vibe in the house. Hello, mate. I haven't seen you for ages. Welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. It's lovely to have everyone here. Brickety White, good to see you, mate. You've been building some cool stuff this week. You really have been. I'm loving all the Instagram stuff. Loving a bit of Instagram. Anyway, talking of a bit of loving. Plastic Architect. I have seen you, Claire, on a lot of streams. Are you going to start streaming yourself, or are you just sort of bumbling along with other people from time to time?
I haven't decided yet. I don't know.
Sure?
Like, if I streamed, would you guys come and hang out with me? I don't think I'd do it alone.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Claire, I do different streams. Let me get rid of that branding. Let me get rid of that brand. I can't make it a little bit bigger for everybody. There we go. I do different streams. So I like tonight is all about getting on loads of people, having a bit of a laugh, and have some fun with the people in the chat. And it's a celebration. It's the weekend for the God. We've all worked super hard. We always do, folks, even if we don't. We all deserve a break, and that's what weekend's all about. So that's provided. And then I like to do one by myself called London Eye, and that's just me, myself and I, in all honesty. But every now and again, someone will just pop in, say hello. It's kind of nice. And then I do a few collaboration things. I do one with Tek.
Yeah, I love that one. That one's so good.
I like that one as well, actually. I like them all. Sorry, I've got no favoritism. But I'm quite blessed to work with Tek. Believe it or not, he paid me to say that. Sorry, and of course, Sai. I like doing my thing with Sai, the backlog. So they're all quite different streams for different things. So, what sort of stream would you like to kick off with?
I don't know. In my head, I think it'd be really fun to do like something interactive, like maybe like some kind of game show, or like talking about politics. I think could be pretty cool, and like a different, or like economics, like maybe something like that, and like that you'd have to like prepare for a little bit. But I don't know. That's how I would want to do it. But it's I don't know. Is there interest in that? I don't know. And like try to tie it in Lego and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if you could somehow connect it to Lego, then go for it.
Okay.
Politics is blimey. If you want to trigger people, talk about politics.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good late night one. That is.
I like triggering.
Because I tell you what, folks, right? I tell you what'll happen, right? I'll wake up tomorrow because I generally I get up quite early. I'm really like an early riser, so to speak. And most Saturdays when I get up, I put YouTube on. And Claire, you're normally on with Brick Hive, and Tek will be there on Brick Hive as well. And then I message Tek a normal sort of time, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'd be lucky if I hear from him till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He does like a snooze, his old Tek. He really loves a snooze.
My sleeping pattern is ruined purely through FOMO and missing out on conversations or like live streams or calls when I've not got to go to work. Even when I have to go to work, I'll be up until like stupid 8 o'clock in the morning. It's so stupid. It's
crazy, isn't it? But we get like this second energy. We get this second energy whereby we can. I don't know, because I don't know you lot, right, Clint? I mean, I get people say like, "Oh, I've just done a 5-hour stream. It's incredible." Like 5 hours is easy, right? Because all you're doing is sitting down, right? You're just sitting down and you're just doing this with your hands, putting stuff together, right? And I'm not burning no energy at all. There's no energy being built. You're following instructions. You're not really having to think too much. But also as well, it's quite sociable. The most energy I burn in this, folks, the muscle that I use the most is my jaw in this stream. There's no doubt about that. And I tell you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to swap these two over. I think that's it. There we go. Even it up a little bit now. But yeah, it's crazy. I like it. Oh, someone's dropped off. Who's that?
BFAB.
I'll be fair. He'll be back in a minute, folks. He's probably lost the internet. But yeah, it's one of those things. So I don't know, Claire. What I would say to you is maybe stream for a couple of hours. 2 hours is a nice time to stream.
Yeah.
3 hours is really quite accomplished, and you feel comfortable doing stuff and things like that. And just start sort of doing an hour. I mean, when I started live streaming about 1.5 years ago, an hour was considered fine. That was it. And then people kind of, I don't know, really, they didn't become 2 hours was the norm. Mm-hmm. Quite often now, 2 to 3 hours is about the norm now. So, but start off with an hour, see how you feel. Because I tell you what, you will be nervous. You'll be checking tech. And if you want any pointers for that, don't go to Tek Productions.
Yeah, disaster. No, I'd be nervous about my internet falling or something going on. Yeah. But I don't know. I definitely try it. I think I'd want to figure out a way to have it tie into maybe like the architecture thing or the design thing, or I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna think about it. I honestly didn't start thinking about it until last night. Someone brought it up.
Yeah. Honestly, do it because we get to see people for how they kind of really are. And the nice thing is as well, when I'm doing my streams, one, I can be more me, and secondly, I can kind of let rip a little bit, Whereas when I'm on other people's streams, like Size, because I'm on Size stream or Brick Hive stream, or anyone else who wants to be on this stream, I could go down a few gears because I don't want to overpower anybody or anything like that. So it's kind of like, I can be me here. This is me in my natural habitat. So I'm very glad to have you, lovely panel here. And of course, all you wonderful people out there in Chatland. Lando Sweet is in the house. Lando, how are you doing? Good to see you this week. I hope you've had an enjoyable week doing whatever you've been doing. And Brickscene is in the house as well. Brickscene, how are you doing? Good to see you here too. Anyway, where should we go next? So, why are you contemplating? There's a very contemplation look. Look, stroking his shaggy beard.
No, I'm chilling out. I'm just chilling out at the moment. I'm just kind of pondering what to put in here at the moment. So I'm going to be changing this all over, but I'm just kind of thinking what to put in there at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Just chilling out at the moment.
Maybe you should ask the chat. Chat, what do you reckon he should put in there? And it could be anything. A frozen chicken, dead body, anything.
My missus' heads, whatever you want.
No, don't do that. You might get down there alongside. Solo. It's they say love is dead, folks. Don't believe it. Really, honestly. Rowan's in the house. He's saying, "Hey, Lando, sweet, how you doing?" Lorraine Fox, how are you doing? Sai, have you recovered from? Actually, is it even common knowledge the adventure that you had with your pizza last night?
Oh, that stupid pizza! Oh my god! So I
got the story, Si.
And now I'm on the big screen, brilliant. So I got a pizza, and it was kind of concave like this. So when I put it in the oven, all the liquid pooled in the middle, and then when I moved it, all the drops started going to the bottom of the oven. And Lorena just cleaned it, so I was like, "Oh shit!" So I said, "Oh, I better take that out," and I had to throw it in the bin, and I had to eat 2 chocolate bars instead for dinner. Boom. And then I got hyper, and then I got a sugar rush, and then I had a sugar come down, and it was a roller coaster of emotions.
What time did you go to bed last night? Because when I got up early this morning, it said that you'd only been asleep 2 hours. I was like, "Blew me neck."
Shut up! I always tell her I go to bed early. I think I was watching Hype stream or something. I don't know. I was watching somebody.
He streams late, doesn't he? He's a late. Even for Americans, he streams late, doesn't he?
Yeah. I don't know what I was watching last night.
Anyway, Brick Hive, if you're out there, you're going to build your Ninjago gardens. That's what I want to know.
He started it last night.
Oh, did he start it last night? I must have looked at an old Instagram post of his.
Yeah, he started last night.
Oh, fantastic. Anyway, Doc Sampson, is there no other food in the house that your dinner had to be chocolate bars?
No other food.
Hey, no leg.
There he is. No leg.
Look at this for bad heads. Look at it. It's like, look at that. Look at it.
Cowlick.
He snarled it out.
And tell them about your teeth.
Wait, my teeth are lost now.
His teeth filleted.
Oh no, yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you get
Can
mine?
you whistle? Can you whistle? No, lad. Can you whistle?
Try and whistle.
I can't.
Nah, it's rubbish. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, buddy.
Say see you later.
Later.
Uncle B-Fab has gone. He's gone off to the shop, I think.
Oh no, he's here. Here he is.
Look, Uncle B-Fab.
Uncle
Hello.
B-Fab.
How's it going, Nolag?
Good.
Come back to see
Good
you.
to hear, buddy. Good to hear.
Give him a hug.
Give him a hug. Put your arms like that.
Oh, I'm giving you a hug back. You can't see it, but I am.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Lego arms can only do that.
Smell you later.
Smell you later.
Oh, look at his top. Can you see his top?
Oh, let's see his top.
Oh, nice.
Lego Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Nice.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Hey, pick is a winner.
There he goes.
There he goes. Pick is a winner. Nice one. That was no lag, everybody. And it was quite a nice bit. I quite like this, level 2. Yeah, I'm going to swap with Cafe Cod. There we go. Hey, I'll be down here. Where Richard can pretend to be the host. So, Doc Sampson, you come out with a new virtual news this week, Doc. Very funny as well. I enjoyed it. I really did. Albeit, I didn't quite get your comment. Yeah, it came out with a virtual news. It was I think it was the second part, the last part of the part 3.
72.
Oh, the 72-hour recap.
Yeah. Oh, I must be in the middle one. I haven't seen me in it yet.
Yeah, you were in the second one, Greg.
I was only saying I didn't see it. I haven't seen it. I've watched the first one. I've watched that one, and sorry, Doc, I haven't seen it yet. The second one.
Yeah,
so
I
I'll
watched
watch
the second
that.
one as well. I didn't see the second one being published. I watched the third one, and then I was looking for the second one. I was like, oh, and I found it.
Okay. Good stuff. That's what I like to hear. Good stuff, as he types it. Lander Sweet, Cafe Corner says, Doc Sampson probably won't be until No Lag is out of the house. Laugh out loud. Doc Sampson, hell will freeze over before that camera comes on. Ooh. Good. That is, I mean, something. This is the other thing as well. Not every YouTuber, comes across particularly well when they do live streams. It's not for everybody. I mean, some people are quite uncomfortable with it, to be honest.
I mean, it's easier not to show your face in general. I think that, you have to look a certain way and get ready and do this and do that. It's just easier just to not get ready and not care about your appearance. I mean, it's not like I haven't shown my face before. I've shown my face one time on a Brick Hive stream. I've shown other people's face streams with my camera on. Most of the time I wasn't all there. You know what I mean. But yeah, so.
Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, BFAB, is that what you have is a very strong ability to be able to push out your personality through your voice. And that's good. Your charisma comes out through that. And you've got lots of tones and stuff like that, where I try and speak through my body. I'm very gestural. When it comes to
Greg, you have it all. You have it all, man. You have the looks, the personality, you have everything.
Well, I don't know about the looks bit, but anyway, I do my best, folks. The nice thing about getting older is, as you get older, folks, you get much more used to being happy, one, with what you got, and secondly, happy in your skin. But anyway, youth is wasted on the young folks. Not meaning to trigger anyone there, but when you become an old so-and-so like me, you'll know what I mean. But anyway, just keep
careless. You're careless.
Fearless. Yeah, you're fearless when you're young. That is very true, actually. When you get older, folks, you get married. And believe I've been married a couple of times in my time. And funny enough, my wife doesn't live, my ex-wife, I should say, Brickscene. She might even be watching tonight. Because I know she follows me on Instagram now. But Brickscene.
Support
The thing is, though, when I divorced from my wife, it was all quite amicable and stuff like that, And I wish her well. And if you're watching, Dawn, I hope you're healthy, well, and and family's all good and all that jazz. Because the strange thing is, her sister is married still to my best friend. So I'm completely in touch with all the family anyway. So I've never really got away from it. I'm just technically not part of the family anymore. So in a nutshell, folks, I've been written out of all the wills. But I think anyway, let's move along. I'm going to go over here. Let's go on the left-hand side. That's what we've... if anyone's ever wondering what this is, it's a full transit. It's a full transit. Anyway.
I am still here. I'm just trying to sort something out. My light's falling down.
Really? You must what, sorry?
Nah, stuff is falling down in front of me. So it's just nearly got knocked out. Hang on a second.
Just had your wife fell down.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. It's like we actually went through on his thread earlier. What? Yeah.
What it is, folks, she's currently holding him by the neck over the outside of their apartment. Okay, anyway, all right, Solo, stay safe. Anyway, yeah. If anyone wants to buy him a Christmas present, give him a bulletproof vest or something. Anyway,
all I heard was bulletproof vest. Who needs a bulletproof vest? I got you. Whoever needs it.
Anyway, Solo, have you put up another shelf again or something? Is it all...
Nah. I'm just going. While you guys do, I'm going to be sorting out up here. So I'm just going to be getting rid of all of this up here.
Hey, all your speed champions. Look, you had a lovely time putting them together last year.
Yeah, fantastic time.
Wait, let's have a look at this, folks. Look, here you go. If you want a nice designer sofa with a Moroccan style pillow there, with a designer lamp, slightly. What should we say that is? It's slightly bronzy. It's very nice, isn't it? Look at that matching pillow as well. Very nice, very nice.
It looks comfy, all right.
It looks really comfy, doesn't it? That is the sort of, that is the sofa. Oh, what's she got there? Claire, what are you eating? Oh, you're on mute. Claire, you're on mute.
Sorry. Yogurt. I think it's yogurt. Yogurt, yeah, yogurt.
Yogurt? Do you mean yogurt?
No, yogurt. Greg.
Yogurt.
Yogurt.
This is yogurt.
Yogurt. I'm sorry, folks. I have no idea what they're saying. I think it says
so she's got a super comfortable couch, but sits on the floor.
Well, it's weird if I sit on the. I'm just like I'm so far away. You know, it's like. But
can we have a look at your floor? Have you got like an old bear or something like that laid out, sprawled out?
I have like a shag. Can you see it? It's like there's like a shag rug. Do you see the shag rug?
Oh, shag rug. Yeah, we did something else. Yeah. What?
And then sometimes like I put like a pillow or like this.
There you go. That Ninjago set.
Yeah, Ninjago.
No, nice. I like it. A bit of sandy green there. It goes very nicely with the navy blue sofa, might I add.
Is that turtles under your couch?
Yeah, that's an old set that I pulled out. I got it I think when it came out, and I tried to rebuild it the other day, and I hated it. I hated the whole experience. Like a piece broke. Like here, I'll show you. Like
oh yeah,
yeah.
This broke, and then like I just thought the build was awful. Here, I'll pull it out. You guys are seeing like the back of the house now.
I'm so nosy.
I know this one.
I like to look at that. Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it at all, and I just took it apart. Immediately after building it. Yeah.
Good stuff. We love to know what's going on in people's places. This is the thing, because
you guys are so nosy.
When you start doing live streams and that, I mean, say that you're doing a live stream now, and you're doing a very good job of it too. Now the thing is, folks, all you see is our little bit of life. There's a planet out there somewhere. There really is. And one day, when we can all travel again, I'll be streaming with Si over in Ireland, and I'm going to meet up with him up there on Tek, and we'll do some streams from the centre of London. We will. Maybe we'll go back to my offices in London, and we could stream from there, live from from London Bridge, folks. We really will be. But,
yeah, you should start streaming from London landmarks, and try to build Lego on the London Eye or something like that, and stream.
Exactly what I will be doing. London Eye is actually, I never thought of London Eye, but I kind of thought if we could, me and Tek could just jump on a London bus one day, right? And I could show you the sights of London And we build a Lego set at the
That
same
would
time.
be awesome. Yeah, it'd be like an
I'm up for
extreme
that.
adventure. Yeah.
We'll clear out, I promise you. When lockdown's over, folks, we're going to do it. Don't you worry. We've got breaking it in the house. Hello, Chris. How you doing, mate?
You should build the London bus on a London bus.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Yes. But I'm not going to do the great big one that I did. Because, I mean, that took me weeks as it was. I'll do the little tenner one.
Small one. Yeah. I
Get
should
on a
go.
night bus, Greg, and just go round and round all night long. You'll have plenty of time.
I tell you what. When I left school, folks, not many people know this, but I actually was an engineer for London Transport. I worked on the Route Master buses. The number 15 bus, which is the bus that the London Bus Lego set is based on, is the one that I worked on in my life, believe it or not. Fantastic. So it's a small world. Anyway, I'm going to come up a little bit now. I'm going to come up to here. I'm trying to work my way around. I quite like this. It's nice. So anyway, what we've got going in the chat?
Don't read it. They're all talking about shagging.
Come on, folks. Why are we all talking about that? Let us in on it. Well, you're going to be talking about that. You might as well let us all in on it. Brickscene is probably kicking it all off, isn't she? I know what she's like.
Yeah, she's involved. She's definitely involved. Doc thinks it should be called a shagging rug rather than a shag rug, and it's just basically talking about shagging. They're filthy feckers.
I love the Irish take on it. I really do. Yeah. Maybe after this, I'll do a subtitle, call it the Shag Stream or something like that. Anyway, what's the time? It's only 8:30. We've got another 37 minutes to the watershed, folks. Don't you worry. Anyway, we've got Monkey Man 9255. London Bridge Bricks. The 9255 is random and doesn't mean anything. Oh, okay. 9255. Well, maybe it means something somewhere. Anyway, I will find a meaning for it, even if it's binary. I really will. Anyway, Chris, how are you doing? Anyway, mate, hope you've had a good week as well. Because I tell you what, it is tough. We were talking about this last night, me and Si and Chris, and it is tough, folks. Honestly, doing a full-time job and being a Lego YouTuber is a tough crack. And that wasn't a reference for you either, Brickscene. It really wasn't. So anyway, Brickscene, what is happening with you at the moment and your Bricklink store? What is the story so far?
Well, it's been a busy week. I spent a lot of money on a lot of sets. Spent 5,000 New Zealand. So I went out and bought a ton of sets, some which I'd rather keep for myself, but it's a business investment. So I'm pretty much all the way through parting them out now. So that's why I've been a bit quiet again this week, because it's literally just been parting. Hopefully this weekend it'll be, I'll be able to open it up with about 50-odd thousand pieces.
Wow.
So that's a bit of a start, you know. So also managed to find a whole bunch of modulars, which I thought were well and truly gone. So I've managed to pick up about 6 modulars this week. Yeah, I got Parisian Restaurant, Assembly Square, Bookshop. What else did I get? I can't even remember now. Oh, the police station, obviously. Yeah, and a couple of others. But yeah, managed. Diner was the other one.
That's a big chunk of your $5,000 used up there, mate.
Oh, that was separate. That was because that's for me. That's for my city.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, I bought things like I bought the Nintendo set, the Batmobile, the T-Rex set, all those ones for sorting out. So yeah, I did. The thing is what I've done is I've been a bit silly because I sorted out. I started by parting out really big sets. So getting the system to store everything has been a right mission. That's what I'm going to be making a video on this weekend about. How you get overwhelmed pretty quickly by a lack of storage.
Oh, yeah.
So,
that's it, mate. Great storage. Yeah. That's half the battle. And then you've got the battle with the boxes. People, I mean, I don't hold boxes. I love them, other than the six that I really like.
I've been looking that up. I'm not going to keep all the boxes, but like the Batmobile box is worth about 20 quid, you know? So if somebody wants to pay 20 quid for a box, I'll send them a box. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
It said like a true Bricklinker, mate.
Well, yeah. So I'll keep the big ones before the small ones, you know? So. But it's been fun. It's been fun. It's not been fun. Parting out sucks, to be
Yeah,
honest. But,
I was going to say, where's the fun in that?
but
it's not
you know,
method.
once it's there, it won't be. I won't be doing it as such a big process. Or what I'll be doing is buying sets in bulk. So you buy 5 or 6 of the same set, so it'll be easier to part out. You know, that sort of thing. Been watching a lot of videos, and been watching a lot of live streams this week while parting out. So.
Yeah, that's a nice thing. You can do that. Just check it in and see what he's up to. Do you think? Does anyone get the impression that Solo likes cars?
Thank you.
I've taken down my U-wing. I don't know what to do with it all now.
U-wing.
Were you a Boba Fett helmet fit in one of those cubbies? That would look great in one of those, I reckon.
Which one? Sorry.
Well, your Boba Fett helmet, the big helmet that you bought.
Yeah, that's down here. That's already in it.
Ah,
That's down the bottom there. Yeah. Yeah, I want to try and rearrange it so the Boba Fett stuff stays on one shelf because I've actually got enough there to fill up one entire cabinet.
Oh no, is Solo still talking? No, I'm kidding.
That'd be fab.
The first thing I come back with my AirPods were not connecting, so I couldn't hear y'all. So yeah, and then I hear Solo's voice in my ears. So kind of sad.
Solo, do you want to do a bit of segment? Do you want your segment, mate?
Give me 5 more minutes and then yeah.
All right. What about you, Tek? Tek, are you up for a segment tonight? Okay. All right. Well, I think we could go to Tek first then. So this is another thing I like to do, Claire, on my streams.
Right now?
The strangest things of I nearly said eating yogurt then, but I didn't. The strangest things of giving a few people every now and again this random segment or something like that. So tonight, the big question on everybody's lips is this. So Tek, the question is, tell us what discounts have you come across this week? And of course, the name of this segment is called Tek Reductions. So, what's going down, Tek, in the land of discounts?
Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, you can, I think, still price match the John Lewis. Price match with John Lewis. So anything that's been on clearance on Argos. If it's on the Argos website, you just have to go through the John Lewis price match. You can do that if John Lewis have it in stock. So that's definitely worth checking out. Not loads and loads of stuff. I think iWoot, which is like a branch of Zavi, have a code for the Technic Ferrari, the new Technic Ferrari, for like 10% off. What else have I come across? My Sainsbury's was actually, I don't know if it's because it's if the shop is having a refurb or if it's because all the new sets have been put into Sainsbury's, but a lot of the older stuff was half price. A lot of city sets, all the Trolls stuff was at least half price. What else was there? There was a couple of like odd Ninjago sets here and there. But yeah, I think for the most part, that's all I've come across. To be honest, I've been trying not to look too heavily. A lot of the sets on Amazon you can find like about £5 under retail. So yeah, I think that's the big find that I had was some of the sets in some of the city sets in Sainsbury's.
Very nice. And Sainsbury's kind of, they own Argos. So is Argos still functioning in those shops?
So Argos, so people have been saying that Argos is like they're trying to like liquidate it. I think that they'll end up. What they've been doing over the past like couple of years is moving their big Argos stores and just having it as like a click and collect point in Sainsbury's, because they're just paying like so much money for all this space that's not really needed. So
okay.
So yeah,
just asking.
Oh, hello.
Just asking.
Yeah, just ask him. For the love of God, just ask him. Carry on, Tek.
So people are saying Argos is like liquidating. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it too much, but yeah, I think they're just gonna end up being like more of a click and collect point in Sainsbury's stores. But yeah, so there's quite a lot of clearance. They had a lot of stuff like half price or more. It's just whether John Lewis have got it in stock. There's quite a few people that know about that price match thing. So I think most of it's probably unavailable at this point. But
Yeah.
but yeah.
No, that's cool. That's very cool. It really is. So the interesting thing, I actually got a price match from John Lewis this week. I got the Downtown Fire Brigade set for the city, and yeah, they price matched it, which was nice of them. Or at least price matched it with Smith's Toys anyway. They wouldn't go to Argos. Argos was selling it for 35 quid. If you get it for 35 quid, folks, buy 10 of them because it's well worth it. Solo, you was flexing then. What is it? A U-wing or a U-wing? I can't remember what they're called.
Yeah, a little U-wing. Yeah, I love this set. So
I will
is
be
a
back.
nice set.
I'm gonna grab some snacks. I'll be back.
Okay, see you in a minute.
Yeah, go for it, mate. Oh, there you go.
so big, so nice.
Yeah.
Oh god, John, is the stand that I made for it. It only just kind of holds it when it's in that position. So
Yeah.
that's
You
what
made
it
it.
is, like that. Yeah, it's such a nice set.
It is, yeah. I want to build that.
Put it up in the loft, to be fair, but yeah, back up it goes.
Okay, very nice. So anyway, what's going on in the chat? The chat, you're steaming ahead. You are tonight, folks. You really are. Who else we got? We've got Lorraine Fox. It's Brixish. A puppet for what body part? Oh my God, Lorraine, what are you going on about in there? In a city brick. It's you, nice. Quick one. Do you know what? It's the worst thing is when you're following the chat and you just jump in on half a conversation. It's even worse when you're kind of talking it out loud as well, as opposed to just kind of reading it. Which maybe I should do sometimes. Who knows? Anyway, it's more fun if you just do it, isn't it? Anyway, I've been trying to get the Imperial Patrol Battle Pack from Solo without any luck. Blimey, get in the queue. I've been trying to get the Caterham off him for God knows how long. I don't even think he's got it really.
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, there we go. He's built it now. He's going to sell it to me used.
It was already used, unfortunately.
Yeah, all right. Sloppy seconds. So, Matt, aka Family Bricks. That's called a queue. What are you building? Or what are you sorting? Or what is it? What's going on?
I'm going through and building the custom Iron Man helmet, which is interesting. It's completely being built sideways. And of course, being a mock and things like that, they're using some weird approaches. Just trying to figure out what's going on with it. But I think it's getting there.
Well, I think it looks good. I tell you what, I like the classic yellow and red.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing. Like I can appreciate. Okay, yeah, you've gone with the gold and the deeper red there, but it's kind of like, well, no, the classic sort of more yellow and red saturated colors are, I think, going to work better. But we'll see.
Yeah, I like the classic. I don't know why they didn't do that first, but anyway, it's basically going to, because I think that particular version of Iron Man, the one that Lego came out with, folks, he just looks like he's gurning. It looks terrible. And if anyone doesn't know what gurning is, Google it, and you'll see some right ugly pictures. You really will do. Think of an old man that hasn't got any teeth, and that's a gurner.
But that's the thing. Like the thing which I did with the Iron Man one is took out these.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, these guys.
Yeah, we're on you, Richard.
I was just having a look at your gurning comment, and you're right, actually, now that I look at it. It looks like he's had a hard night on the I never thought of that. Now I'll never look at it the same way again.
Yeah, Tony Stark. Anyway, Blimey, what was that, Solo?
That's Krennic Shuttle. That bloody great big thing.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I want to get. Actually, we're bricking it on the graphic there. I want to get one of those stands from Wicked Bricks because they seem to work out quite nicely. Oh, that was good. Anyway, it was good. You can tell he's over a certain age. Whenever he bends down, he goes, "Oh,
I've been bent over all day, man."
So what part of that kitchen's new?
Sorry,
your kitchen. I can see half your new kitchen.
Yeah, that's it's getting there. It's not finished yet. It's nowhere near finished yet. But you haven't done most of it. You're lying. Yeah, it's getting there.
Yeah.
Not gonna do that.
Oh, that was a bit awkward, wasn't it? Blimey.
Yeah, no, it's nearly there. It's just the little bits and bobs that's got to be done. But
Yeah. I've got Geek Girl Bricks in the house. Hello, Geek Girl Bricks. I love that. Kind of flows off the tongue quite nicely, that name. It really does. We've got Lex in the house, a.k.a. Oh, nearly bashed the mic. It's Daily Brick. How you doing, mate? And the awesome Hot House 44, a.k.a. Ollie, who's good mates with Tek.
He's a lucky lad.
Hey, Ollie.
Yeah.
Hey, Ollie.
My commiserations, Ollie.
yeah, sorry about that, Ollie.
Poor Ollie.
Yeah. Oh no, this is there we go. Quote of the night: the vintage brick. He's sleeping on the couch tonight. I think he does. He has to sleep on the couch to protect all his Lego. Otherwise, this is a
Bloody right.
Yeah, I love that. The vintage brick. But it's right. I tell you, I've got Victoria. I said it like that because it suddenly moved. Victoria Fisher says, "Can't start for long, but wanted to say hi." Good to see you, Victoria. It really is. Hopefully one day soon we'll be able to meet up again at Bluewater or Leicester Square. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? It can't be too long now, surely, before shops start opening again. But I don't know, the way it's going, it could easily be another month, I reckon, anyway. But there we go. What tier are you in, Tek?
I've given up keeping track. I just
Tier 75.
yeah, I don't even know anymore. I just go to work, do my thing, and that's about it. To be honest, it's soul destroying, and it's like really depressing if you think about it too much. So I've kind of just been trying to take myself out of it.
Because you obviously got to drive to where you got to go to. Have you got to now have a letter inside your vehicle at all times now?
See, I didn't know that was a thing, and we've not been given any. But I mean, yeah,
you have to get those. Your business will give you those if they can. If you get the documentation, your company will give you that.
See, that's the
that is, of
problem.
course, unless you're self-employed.
Exactly, that's right. That's where, because I'm self-employed.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
are you VAT registered?
I am not. I don't earn enough to be VAT registered yet. One day.
I don't believe that. He doesn't earn enough. Look at all that Lego in the background. Any taxmen watching this, HMS, take a butchers at that.
That's his pocket money.
Yeah. That's VAT right down the old Lego plug hole, that is.
That's his monthly allowance money.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
His allowance.
I don't earn enough
money, Mom. I need to buy a Lego set. There you go, Thomas.
Yeah.
She's good to me as my mother.
That's something I'm doing.
Laugh there, wouldn't it, folks? I wonder what that meant. Anyway, what else we've got going on there? Inner City Bricks is laughing. I love your avatar, Inner City Bricks. It's very good, I must admit. We've got, that's a new one. Lit Brick. Is it Lit Brick or Light Brick?
Lit Brick.
Lit Brick. I think. Thank goodness I got that right. Lit Brick. Welcome to the stream. And I tell you what, folks, if there's one thing I'd love you all to do tonight, other than of course giving the stream a thumbs up, which would, means a lot to me, but please do check out everybody in the panel. And if you want to know all their details, you'll find them down in the description below. And do you know what? Check each other out as well. That's in the chat, because there's lots of cool peeps in the chat, folks. You got Hot House 44. He's a good lad. Ollie. They've got Doc Sampson. He does some pretty cool YouTube stuff. They've got Chris as well from Breaking It. He's got a very cool channel. So yeah, check them out, folks. Because I'll tell you what, everyone who's in here tonight is all part of the LBB family, and that's what it's all about. It really is. So anyway, Daily Brick. What I want to know, Daily Brick, how the devil are you too, my friend? Good to have you here, mate. How's the schooling going? Is anyone here with kids having to do any homeschooling or anything like that? So
kill me now.
All right. How's it been going, Matt?
Kill me now. It is what it is. The kids are that age where you can't really say, right, here's something to do. I'll come back in half an hour. No, you're walking through it every single time. And then also too, you're looking at some of it, and it's only like year one sort of maths and things like that. And it's like they do it differently from what we did when we were kids. And it's like it's only addition and subtraction. What?
Yeah,
like,
I agree. I've seen some weird ways of doing things as well.
Quite long ago.
I can
schooling now.
Even division is done differently as well. Why do you need so
Yeah.
many different ways to get to the same answer?
I think
It's almost
because-
like people can't do stuff in their heads anymore, so you have to break the whole thing down on paper. And it's like, well, no, you just figure it out in your head. Like it's not that hard.
you had to break it down on paper when I was in school. I remember that you had to like learn the whole process because a lot of people learn in different ways, and so they're trying to like find something that's going to satiate different mental, methods of learning. I think a lot of people need to write things down or like build a model or listen to music or have total silence or I think that's really, and everybody's different.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that, but certainly when we were doing like the things with long division, the way that you wrote it out and things, it actually was very mechanical and straightforward. Whereas now they want you to break it down into all the different units and then do a step for the lots of tens and the step for the lots of hundreds and a step for this and then recombine it all. And it's sort of like, well, actually, if you just drive it all the way through, it's actually much simpler to do. But yeah, I take your point. People will learn it in different ways, but
and do you think they're like preparing people for like calculus and like maybe even linear algebra later? Like, is that what maybe they're doing? Because a lot of people stop at like geometry or pre-calculus maximum, and it's like pretty limiting, I think. And they're trying to bring like STEM earlier. I think globally, I think they're trying to teach higher level mathematics at an earlier age when people can retain it. But anyway.
Yeah, no, there's definitely that because I look at some of the stuff that the kids are doing, and it's like actually, I remember not doing that until like a year or two later than what you're doing it now.
Yeah.
So I definitely do think there's that. But then it begs the question: if they're bringing everything forward a year or two, then at the back end, what are they doing with those extra year or two that they gain?
There's always more math. There's always more math to do.
You leave school, you're continuously learning. You are. Matt, do you ever say to your kids, like, have you ever got to the point where you say, well, what do you mean you don't know how to do that? Have you got to that moment yet? Or are you keeping it quite cool with the kids?
Well, on the stream, of course, I'm keeping it very cool with the kids and everything like that. Let's just say a few times when I've had to go out for work commitments and things, I can tell when other people in houses from the street are homeschooling. Let's put it that way. You can hear it.
Hear people screaming. Yeah, there's a reason homeschooling is not very popular.
No, it's on everybody. What a nightmare, folks. It's like working from home. It's really good. I mean, I like it and that, but I'm very easily distracted. I mean, like Emily from Emisaurus, I mean, she works in her Lego room. I mean, that would blow my brain. I just wouldn't get any work done. I could not do that. I really just could not do that. Sai, how are you getting on with the homeschooling, my friend?
Well, the older one, 80s, she does it in her room. So she has her iPad and she does the Zoom calls with the school and everything. So she does everything on her own. And then the smaller one, Nullig, they just send emails to us and we have to do the work with them and print stuff out and everything. But I don't know. I like having them at home. It kind of, do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of fun. But makes it easier.
Honestly, if I didn't work or anything like that, I'd just stream all day long. I think I would. My life would be one big stream. The streamer's dream, we'd call it. But yeah, no, it's crazy, isn't it? It's a funny old thing, this homeschooling malarkey. Everything's turned upside down. Darren,
our kids haven't even been in school for a whole year, so
really?
It's only been a few months for last term, last year, and then this year it's only been a few months as well.
Oh wow. Okay, Darren, how are you getting on with the homeschooling?
I don't have to do it because I'm quite lucky, being that both me and my missus, we're key workers, so my daughter gets to go to nursery. So thank God for that. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't know how Sai or Matt does it. Because nah. So yeah, no. Yeah. I consider this one of the lucky few that actually get to take our daughter to.
Okay. That's cool. It is a tough gig, folks. It's a tough gig. And I tell you what, everyone should appreciate teachers even more. Now, talking of key workers, I think someone, I don't know if, again, folks, I don't know if this is common knowledge, but someone, I think, forgot their keys this week and got locked out of their house. There he is. Yeah, that's him over here. Tek, how did you get back in, and did you have to wait all day till your mum come home?
Yeah, I did have to wait tomorrow. She wasn't that far behind, which wasn't the end of the world. But yeah, I had that thing that's like I'm assuming they're just going to be in the van, and then as the day went on, and I could see my day like having an early finish, because usually me and my mum, I would probably get in just after my mum anyway, on a normal day. But I was like, oh yeah, early finish. Oh no keys. And so, I mean, like, I was sat in Sainsbury's car park for God knows how long on a call with like Claire and Sans and BFAB, just because I knew no one was going to be home.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, don't tell them, because they just abuse you like I am.
no, it was. I mean, like, I was sat there hours. It was something stupid, but no, it was all right. But yeah, that was not my finest hour. I will admit. Yes.
There's a thing. Everybody who's in the chat, Jarve Bricks, he knows a few things about building cities and stuff. In fact, me and him combined have actually come up with an idea of how to get. Here's the thing, right? There's now, Richard, you might know about this. Claire, you definitely do.
I do.
You've definitely heard of it. But there's this thing, folks. Chris definitely knows all about this. He's done videos on it, folks. Very good they are too. Now, there is a thing with these new plates. This is something that's new to me, right? And this is something I've kind of worked out with the help of Jarve. And that is that the modulars and the roads, they're all slightly different heights. Now, logically, in the world, the road would be below the curb. And of course, on the new road system, they're higher. So I've got my own particular style of road system that you'll all see it next week, folks, honestly. But also, well, a lot of people use Lego to bring the height of the modular up. Yeah. Except I'm not doing that. I'm doing something else. So again, folks, you'll find out next week what I'm doing. Now that's going to trigger a few people, I'm sure, but it's an idea. It's a cheap idea. And well, I'll give it a go anyway, and we'll see how it goes. That's what life's all about. Trial and error. You learn more from life failing, folks. Believe me, you really do. Than you do always getting it right. Anyway, what does that say? Let's read this out, lads. It says, to all only 3 Juice Lego YouTube channels, but since I have started watching live streams, I've subbed to so much more Lego channels. So thanks to all, and have a great day. The Brick Dude 08. Good to meet you, mate. And welcome aboard the LBB family. It's great to have you here. We've got Anthony Dow in the house saying hi, Bricking It. Good to see you, mate. Who else we've got? Brick TY or Brick Ty. Says the Daily Brick. Hey, Lex, hope you are well. I'm going semi-mills. Now, this is a thing as well. Now, we all know about mills. Do we all know about mills?
Yes, that's what I like. I love it. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. Now, phase 2, I might do mills. Do you know what? I was going to do mills. I bought enough to do maybe about four mills plates, and then I started calculating how much more it costs doing mills plates, and then because of the cost, and it's horrific, folks, it really is. It's like 15 quid is the cheapest I can do it for, but I then took into account all the rest of it, and basically. You could do say 10 mills plates, and then you could go buy a modular. So at the moment, the cost for doing mills was kind of outweighed by the cons. That said, I think mills is a very good technique. I think it's a good way to go. And phase 2 of Lagondon may be using the mills technique as well. It's certainly easier for doing stuff like wiring things and rigidity and stuff like that. But at the moment, what I will say is it does bring in the need for a lot more bricks, and that is quite costly at the moment. It really is. What's your take on the mills technique as far as the cons are concerned, and a few pros, Claire?
I really like it because it gives you a lot more control over the topography, and especially if you're into if you're like gonna cater or if you're gonna set up your city on like something that maybe isn't super flush, or you have like different heights tables and stuff, you could really make it seamlessly transition from one to the next. But I'm thinking about getting a ton of used crappy pieces to use for the mills and like to be able to like lift it up in that way, just because you're not going to see any of that. So what does it matter if it's like fresh and clean? So we'll see. That's kind of, I've never like bulk bought like used, you know, garage sale Lego, and I'm kind of thinking of doing that. Just it is cost prohibitive. I agree with you. Yeah. And just the top layer would be maybe the new pieces or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is as well, Claire, I mean, I bought buckets and buckets of Lego, and I'm not joking, it's not half boring sorting all that out. It really is. Because while you're doing that, you're thinking, I want to be making videos. I want to be creating things. So it would actually pay to get someone to do it. Now, here's the thing, Richard, you could come up with a new thing to sell Mills plates, ready-made. Why don't Bricklinkers do that?
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Selling packages, like packages of stuff to go out. I'm not actually going to use Mills myself, to be honest. I'm going to go down the same route as Chris bricking it, and just going for the 2 plates and getting them to marry up that way.
Well, I'm not gonna go down the Mills technique, but I'm not gonna go down the base plates technique either. So I'm going a bit of a combo of the two. Now, funny enough, I'm going to use the new roads, the new road system that Lego's come out with. And what I will say about that is, if I then built them into Mills, they actually work out cheaper than what they do out doing a full blown Mills thing. So
yeah, they do.
I think we're building cities at a good time. While this changeover is happening, I would have hated to have started building my city 6 months ago. But now that we've got this option, I'm going to run with it. I'm going to definitely run with these new road plates. I want to get the city streets closer as well. I'm working with a small space, and having big base plates is just going to be too much. So
same. I think Tek and a couple other people like Sans and stuff convinced me to do like the snot built roads, and I'd rather go slower. And even if it's a more expensive route and a very like brick built intensive route, then like have it all done at once. You know what I mean? And have I just slow and steady has always been my my motto, and I think I'm going to apply it to the city as well.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Sorry, Claire, what was your motto again?
I'm not going to use road plates. I'm not going to use the base plates for the actual roads. I think I'm just going to, you do the snot, you stack your your masonry bricks or whatever, you're like 1x2 or 1x or 1x4, or like you know what I mean, and then you just like build it on its side like your wall behind you, and then you just like imagine that was brick built, and then you just flip it over and that's your road.
Yeah, I know. And the weird thing is, I really like that technique, and I can tell you what, in a straight line it looks fabulous. It really does. You get the white, nice, clean white lines made up using the tiles or plates, as the case may be. And Shy did a really good take on that as well, which is brilliant. And I hold that thought as well, because I'm going to come back to him in a sec. But what I will say is I do like that technique a lot. And if these roads weren't as good as I thought they were going to be, then I wouldn't have gone for that. And I would have done exactly what you said, because I think Evans Bricks does it that way. And like I said, folks, it works really well in a straight line, but going around in a curve, and it looks like one of those bad digital Spectrum games or something like that. It doesn't really work. So
I have a question for you guys.
Okay,
like in San Francisco and like a lot of cities that I've built or that I've lived in. Sorry, I haven't built San Francisco. A lot of cities that I've lived in, the only curves are really like going onto freeways or onto on-ramps. Like if you just go like a basic city block, like I live in a high rise. If I go down the street, the city block, it's orthogonal. It's straight. I don't know why everyone wants a curve at every corner. It's not reality, and it's making everything more complicated. Like I don't understand what the need is to have that.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Auckland, we're built on volcanoes. Every road has got a curve.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But like but those your modulars, you're not really going to see them there. You know what I mean? It's like the style of the architecture, unless you're doing like an Auckland or even like in suburban neighborhoods. Yeah, there's like a lot more curves and stuff like that. But a lot of people are building cities. A city is on a grid system. It's orthogonal. There's no curves.
Curves, yep. Curves are the best. Yep.
Thanks,
No,
BFAB.
BFAB's architectural intellect in one word.
It's unsurpassed.
I agree, though. I'm going to do mine. I'm going to do mine in a grid as well. I mean, it has to be in a grid.
Mine, phase 1 of Legondon. Bloody hell, I'm giving everything out away here. I tell you one thing I'm going to nick from Claire as well is I'm actually going to, when I'm doing my video, folks, because I'm trying to do a particular technique quite different to anything else I do. It's going to be, it's going to have a different vibe to it. Anyway, you'll find out when I do it. And what I will say I'm going to be doing to help me illustrate my vision of my city, I'm going to draw it, albeit not as nicely as you do, Claire, but I will. When I saw you draw your room, I was like, oh, hello, I can to help me illustrate what I'm trying to present, because at the moment it's tables and a few base plates, that's it. But I could use the drawings to kind of illustrate and get my vision across. So
it was a good drawing. It was a good drawing.
I will. Do you know what the nice thing was as well? I came across some old drawings of what the LBB logo was going to be as well. And it's quite nice. I liked it. I was like, oh, I remember I had those ideas. But what I will say, what I'm going to be doing, phase 1, because phase 1 is downstairs in my dining room, folks. Phase 2 will be in the outbuilding that I'm having constructed later on this year. But what I'm going to be doing, it's going to be in a grid system. It's going to be quite a simple grid system. There'll be a railway track. There'll be all sorts of lanes. It's going to be all basically straight lanes to start off with, folks. And of course, they're not going to be any old lane, are they? They're going to be Brick Lane, because we've got a place in London. Richard, you must remember Brick Lane.
I remember Brick Lane very well.
Famous for all the bagels and everything like that. And yeah, so it'll be Brick Lanes, or I don't know. It's just going to be lane. I was going to say avenues, but that's a bit too New Yorky for something that's called Legondon. But anyway, I think probably the chat's going to and fro out there. Peter Knight says, actually, let me get him on here. Peter Knight says, I recently have been considering getting the new road plates, but I'm still in secondary school and I'm saving up for the Ninjago City Gardens. Do you know what, Peter? Do yourself a favour, get the Ninjago Gardens, because you'll have a lot more fun than building road plates.
I agree. I can't relate, but I agree.
Yeah, road plates are quite boring. The worst thing about them, the mind-blowing thing about them is, right, they don't come with enough 2x4 tiles. And I have got, I'm not joking, I could have a whole table like this of spare parts that I'm not going to ever use again, because there's only so many lampposts you need. I'll tell you what, the one thing I will say about them, you have a good bit of fun. You get the bricks that glow in the dark. They're quite good. They actually work very, very well. But you know, I'm going to do. I will have parts of my city lit up. But I tell you what, folks, you want to see someone who's doing lots of pretty cool light work at the moment. Bricking it, he's doing some good stuff. Bricking it. He's lit up Ninjago City, and it looks amazing. Did it on your stream last night, Si, didn't he? And it does look really good.
It looked amazing. I was at him the night before, like hoping that he'd show it off last night, and he did, and it's like really good. It's a great kit that he got, like, and it's not that expensive. I know he got it on discount, but I think everyone should maybe give it a try and light up at least one building, and then you might get bugged. I know, like, I'm a bit of a purist, like BFAB. I don't like to mess with the buildings too much.
Yeah,
but,
amen.
Big screen, brilliant.
I love it.
I hate that.
Claire, if you want to intimidate people, just make the screen really big. For some reason, it just intimidates people.
Like when you put them full screen. Yeah.
Look at a man who's been intimidated. Look at the anxiety. Obviously. But anyway, I tell you what, right? He's obviously like having two bouncers either side of me. What we call them? Ron and Reg. That's what I'm going to call them. Ron and Reg, like the craze. London. Everything comes back to London, folks. That's branding for you, I'm afraid. Anyway, take care, Jarv. Thanks for coming in. And please do check out the channel, folks. Keep to 2,000 subs. He's a very cool one. He's a really nice guy, other than the fact that he supports Liverpool. But anyway, we won't talk about Burnley, will we, mate?
Yes, I watched that.
Talking to Burnley, let's go from Burnley straight across the Atlantic. Where do you get to? I'll tell you where you get to. Canada and A&A Hobbies. is out there. I think he's going to be on next week. Corey, are you going to be on next week, my friend? I think you are. But anyway, folks, I'm not joking. I've been planning 2 weeks ahead who's coming on. So it's all fun and games. It really is. I think Chris is coming on next week. And I think Road Runner's coming on the week after. So it's all good stuff. We're loving all this. Anyway, what's going on in here? Why you can't see what we're doing? Let's have a little look. It's seen us. Oh, Big Brother. Anyway, great to see you here, A&A Hobbies. Lego Fan UK is in the house. Hello, mate. Good to see you too. How you doing? I think you were streaming earlier on. I hope you had a good one, mate. Anyway, let's bring Cafe Corner up. Cafe Corner, there we go. We can see you there. Okay, quick question, because we're talking about mosaics today. And we've got a world shortage of mosaics at the moment with the Sith, because Tek Productions has gone upon himself to buy every single one on the planet. What is your feeling on the Harry Potter mosaic that you're got on behind you?
It's okay. We'll wait for you, Tek.
Yeah.
You're muted.
It will clock in eventually. It will.
Oh, no. Tek in Cafe. Well, what's your take on the mosaics?
I was going to say that's a question for Cece, wasn't
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't sure if you were talking to me or Tek, and then I had to turn on my mouse and unmute my different devices. Yeah, I don't really like it, to be honest. Now that it's up, I mean, it's here. I can actually kind of move the TV a tad. Yeah, it's okay. At some points, someone said in my review that it looked like a screaming cat, so I can't really unsee it anymore.
Yeah, no, I see it.
It's a cat. It looks like a cat that's purring to get some biscuits. Yeah. Someone standing next to it.
No, I don't see it.
Like what's it meant to be?
A badger, honey badger, I think.
Oh.
No.
What's some white lines in it? It looks like a skunk.
I'm going with cat.
Yeah. I like it. Anyway,
I think it could have been a lot better.
Yeah, I think it could have been as well. CC. Now, something that is a lot better is on the other side of the wall, some dude with a great big arrow going down the center of his head. Now, tell us a little bit about that, CC.
Yeah, so this is one of the first mocks I did when I came back, and when I went home during quarantine, I kind of started it and Bricklink the pieces, and I had an idea of making it light up as well. It doesn't light up anymore because I had to take the batteries out for different things, but yeah, so it's Avatar Aang going into the Avatar state, so that's why the blues are a bit more translucent, especially because they're supposed to light up. That's pretty much it.
Okay, what's the name of this figure as well? Because I don't know the name of the actual character.
Brian. Yeah.
Wait, it's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Hold on a minute. What, Claire? Sorry, you're not going to get away with that one.
I brought him. He was sleeping.
I thought that was an enormous fat cat with a tiny head for a second.
I did too.
Hey, Oliver.
You've insulted him. He's off.
He's little.
Hey, Oliver.
Oh, that is a nice cat.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Wow.
He's really sweet. He loves Lego. I'm trying to get him into more videos, but
animals sell videos. They really do. Honestly, folks, they're good for that. They really are. I used to have 2 cats. I used to have 2 Siamese cats. Funny enough, and really? I did. Honestly, yeah, I did. I'm not. I've got nothing funny to say about that. I just really did. And the problems with Siamese cats, folks, is that they have terrible trouble with retracting their claws. I don't ask me why. They're very highly strung as well. So I pop into London during the day, come home like you do, and then all you can hear is screaming, because the Siamese cats sound like kids crying constantly.
Really?
Oh, they're highly strung, but their eyes are as blue as my background is tonight. They're beautiful sapphire blue eyes, folks. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Like the Atlantic Ocean.
They're not cuddly though, right? They're like they kind of just want to like.
They're horrid. Yeah, you get this back. You go near them, they're like, "What are you doing?"
Don't let my nan hear that. Whoa.
But what they would do is because they had the retractable things. They had issues with their retractable paws or claws, as the case may be. What they used to do is they used to find it funny, being highly strung cats, to go climbing up curtains.
Oh yeah, that's typical. Yeah, all cats do that.
How much we hate cats? Is that what we're doing right now?
Well, the thing is, though, BFAB, it's all fine being a cat and climbing curtains. But if you've got an issue with retractable paws, right, then you're going to get stuck. And that's what they used to do. So I come home from work, right, thinking, "What? Oh my God, where's this crying coming from?" And like that on the curtain. And you go in. You imagine you open up your doors to go and see what's going on. You've got a cat on the curtain. Going, "You're going to get me down or what?" And then while you're trying to get them down, right, they're crashing at you.
Yeah.
Right? They're trying to kill you. They've got fangs on them like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
And so, it's a nightmare.
This one does that. He like loves to like stretch on door frames and like in the the female part of like a door lock, he ends up like hanging off of it and he'll get his like claw stuck and he'll just like hang there screaming at the top of his lungs. And then you go to pick him up to like get him out of there and then he starts swinging at you. Yeah.
I'm not joking, right, Claire? I used to have garden gloves in the house for some occasions, right? Or worst case scenario, oven gloves, right? Because we're trying to help them, rescue them, right? And they're trying to swipe your eyes out. It's a nightmare. Honestly, it gives you new heights of anxiety, folks. It really does.
Like, help me, get away from me, help me, get away from me.
Honestly, you know if you're coming or going with a Siamese cat. I really don't.
No, wait, Stefan's just talking about my cat's weight. Is it too? It's not too plump. No.
Oh.
So you got a fat cat.
No, he's skinny. Okay.
He's furry.
That's it. Don't squeeze it. Make it look slimmer.
Stretching them out.
Oliver, it's okay. Blink twice if you need help. Cough if you want me to ring Peter.
Why is he called Oliver?
When I got him, his name was Ollie, and when he was 10 weeks old, and he could like sit like in the size of my hand. It was pretty crazy.
His tail is actually quite mesmerizing to watch. It was the way it was going. It was like it was like watching Homer Simpson's belly. Mesmerizing me. Very interesting. But anyway, Cat Wars. There we go. Yeah, Cat Wars. I've got another name for that. I daren't say it yet.
I used to have a cat as well, Greg, and his name was Alan.
Alan the
cat, yeah.
Alan with an A or an Alan with an E?
Alan with an A.
Alan with an A. I know it.
He actually used to use the toilet. Like, he used to go in the human toilet.
Wow.
Plus the chain as well.
No, he couldn't. But like, I used to catch him having a crap in the toilet all the time. Like, what? No one believes me, but they do it.
Usually, you have to train them to do that.
Oh, really? He was independent.
Did he just stick his backside over the edge or something and just let rip?
Oh, he had baby wipes for himself. He used to wipe his arse on them.
Don't know about that. I got my best mate Nathan. He's got a dog, right? It's a golden Labrador, and he's the dog's name is Kira. Beautiful name, beautiful dog, right? But the only thing is, though, for some reason they like to call his backside, they call it Steve for some reason. I don't know why. It just kind of sticks. So when he's coming at you, right, you say, "Hello, Kira, how you doing?" And then as he's walking away, you go, "All right, Steve," like that. Honestly, it's bizarre, but it does happen, folks. It really does.
Where's this going? I hope I'm not on acid and this is a trip.
Welcome to the ride. Right. So
maybe it is. Wake up, O'Connor.
Are you up for any segment tonight?
God knows if we're allowed to talk about rumors anywhere on the internet, so no.
Well, just make them up. That's what everyone does, isn't it? Really, just come up with it, just make it up.
I'm not getting into it.
You're not going to get into it. So, all right, then, we won't. What about you, Solo? Are you up for... I don't know why, I've just realised I've never actually seen anyone smoking a cigarette while they're building Lego. I don't know why I thought
I have.
I never have.
I have.
Oh, I think... Solo, are you ready for your segment?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Claire. This is probably the most appalling thing you're ever going to see on a Lego live stream. It really is. It goes something like this. So all week long, Claire, all right, everybody is not only looking forward to the weekend, but they have this question on the edge, on the tip of their tongue. And the question is this. And it goes something like this. The big question on everybody's lips is, Solo, what's on the rad?
Today, washing is going to be starting to get a pick up because the washing machine has been down. So, obviously, I had to get my work hat ready. So, there's my lovely woolly hat. No, it's not a balaclava. It's just something to keep my head nice.
It could be a balaclava. You've got a couple of holes in it, and then it's a balaclava. Put it right over your head. It'll fit. There it is.
There you go.
Oh man.
Into your local NatWest.
So yeah, we got that. Something for B-Fab. We got some little smugglers because we know he doesn't have a lot of package. So it's over for him.
They actually belong to Solo, everyone.
They are mine, actually. So yeah, we got some of those.
Don't wear them like that, Solo.
That's where you're going wrong, Solo.
I love it.
This is what I wear with the top. These stretching out a bit, but nice turtleneck. Nice brown one. There you go. Got that. And one of my favourite jumpers that unfortunately got a bit ruined. Unfortunately, oh God, I'm just breaking some of the Lego down here. Is my Red Bull Racing jumper, t-shirt, jumper, whatever you want to call it.
That's a bedspread. The size of it is ginormous. You get you and your wife in that.
You could actually. It's quite nice. Yeah, it's not particularly thick though, so it's it won't keep you very warm for very long. But yeah, that is unfortunately, like I said, is a bit lackluster today. But that is all that's on the rad. So
I can tell you why it's saying Solo. Did you star in Home Alone? Can we just say? Yeah. Well, anyway, Solo. Of course, we always end up. The question is. The final question of this segment is the radiator actually on?
It is actually, yes, because it's doing its cycle. So, yeah, it is. Hey, I thought it was getting
quite often, folks. It isn't. Anyway, that was the segment that is, of course, Solo's What's on the Rad. Now, you don't get anything like that on any other streams, do you, Claire? And you probably know why.
I love it so much. I wish you had brought up that turtleneck and was like, this is what the dryer did to like my favorite. Just like mini clothes that like.
Don't give his wife your idea. She'll burn them. Is that a hanky?
It looks like a
handkerchief.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. Everybody watching the stream's just been grossed out.
Next week, you have to wear everything on the radiator.
Yeah, you get more cloth on a thong. Yeah, actually, does anyone out there use a thong as a mask? If they haven't got any masks, if they run out of masks, you put a thong on. I bet you so. Sorry, I bet you do that.
Is that what the NHS recommended?
Only on Wednesdays when I'm out late with the girls.
Yeah. Make sure you clean it first, whatever you do. Anyway, so. Anyway, anyone got in the chat for any questions for that? Because I don't want to silence the whole chat. Cabbage face, that's him. He's a laugh. He said, "It's actually I can't bring it up yet because he's not come up." Here we go. Last time I did that, I was stuck in Mario and could only walk forwards and backwards and jump. It was insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think it's when he was on mushrooms.
Defiantly on mushrooms, apparently.
Yeah, because he likes a mushroom on a pizza, don't you, Cabbage?
He's always on mushrooms.
Okay, that's a sick jumper, Greg. Not a great fan of Red Bull. F1, more McLaren man myself. Hey. All right, Ollie, we have to get you back on again soon, mate. I really enjoy your company. I really do. Tek Productions. He says, sounds hot, Brixie. Brixie says, I do. Oh, I'm going to put this up here. What she says, I do, but not as a mask.
That's a long reference. I bet she's going now. Oh no!
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, folks, feel free to send in your pictures, but please.
On that
note, that's not the right transition.
But if you do want, you could send them to Tek. Tek loves tongs, so
he does. Yeah,
it seems to be getting quite a collection. Yes.
Actually, you know what? Talking about this,
because then you said Tek could have explained what a thong is to him.
Oh God! Right. Please don't fire us, Greg.
Not at all. Right, I think we're talking of pictures. Hopefully, there's none of those. But so I think Si's just gone to adjust his ones.
I need a wisdom.
I think it's time to show you guys, you boys and girls out there, some pictures of what people have been sending in to me tonight. So anyway, through the love of technology, this is a very cool picture actually. This comes from the Vintage Brick, who's one of those chaps from down under. He's a good lad. Anyway, let me show you this picture. There we go. This is Vintage Brick. Do check out his channel, folks. He's a good guy. Look at that. That is Tek, what a Millennium Falcon UCS looks like.
I can't wait to build mine. It's just when I say I've got nowhere to put it, it would be like the Disney Castle. Like I was not going to build it until I had somewhere to put it straight away. It's just not something you want to build and just leave lying about or have things stacked on top of it. Like you want to appreciate it for what it is.
This is true. A Millennium Falcon UCS, folks, is definitely something to be savoured. Like a fine Chianti. I do love Italian wine, even though I don't really drink, but I do like a bit of Chianti, especially when I'm roaming around in Tuscany. Anyway, I'll tell you a bit about that another time. Anyway, some dude called Solo Brick Builder has sent me a picture of a car, believe it or not. So let's have a look at this picture of a car, shall we? This is a Ferrari. Is this one built properly, this one, Solo?
Sort of.
All right, here we go. This is, and by the way, Doc, yes, send a picture in. London calling, one picture, folks. A few people sent me about 10, but please just send me one. And this is Solo Brick Builder. And there we go. He's got what looks like a Matt Elder picture in the background as well, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Now, one thing I will say, architecturally speaking, as Claire's on tonight, but Solo's curtain rail, for some reason, reminds me of Poirot's moustache.
I see it. I love it. I love it. Is that? I think that's a standard IKEA piece. I think I had that at one point in time as well.
I think it's good because we all have a bit of IKEA, don't we?
Yeah.
We have to. Where would we be without IKEA?
Nowhere.
Exactly. In some strange furniture place. That's where we'd be. Anyway, so let's have a look. Who else has sent me some pictures in tonight? Tyrone Shadwell. He sent me a picture. Oh, this is quite cool, actually. I do like this. I think this is a mock. Is it a mock? Just in case you do these. Yeah, it is a mock. This is an ice cream parlor. Well, I love a bit of ice cream. I've been had ice cream for ages. So I think you're the first person to eat anything on one of my streams. Quite incredible. Ice cream.
I was very seductive eating the ice cream that day. I got a lot of love.
He was, especially got a lot of love from Ben and Jerry. That's for sure, folks.
Moto, send it to Greg on Instagram, London Bridge Bricks.
Yeah, London Bridge Bricks. Come on, Moto, send it to me. You know me.
Cabbage got, a fact for the day: IKEA is Dutch for furniture. Interesting fact from Cabbage Place.
Oh, thanks, Cabbage.
Don't you say? I think you're supposed to pronounce it IKEA. Oh, cool.
IKEA.
Yeah, IKEA. That's what they say on the adverts, just to sound a bit posh.
Yeah, exactly.
We all call it IKEA. Joe, aka Brixis, has just sent me a picture. Might as well show you that. Let me quality control it. I tell you what, folks, this is typical Brixis. This is, in fact, no, I think, just to get this right, folks, I think she hasn't said it, but I think, folks, this is her sig fig. All right. There we go.
Oh, wow. Oh my God. That's from Ryan. That's from Ryan.
So, in case you wondered if she wears a thong, now you know.
Oh, Joe, you're crazy.
Were those the
No,
grown
I
in
love you.
roots
You're
that were?
absolutely bloody brilliant.
Yeah, those are the roots. I love those roots. They're so
That
funny.
was brilliant. That's it.
Joe's got a bit of Lady Gaga about her.
It's so
quick-
good.
Liverpool fans are pretty great. Yeah, they are. That made me laugh, that score last night, Richard. It really did. Now then, let's have a look. Brick Star Wars boy. He sent me. So he said, Brick Star Wars. This, everybody, is his first mock. Wow, what a mock it is as well. Oh, it's just a link to his Instagram. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Brick Star Wars boy. There we go, mate. I like that. Looks very good. I'm liking that. Tell us a little bit about it as well, mate. What's going on there? Is it Thor there with Molyneux and a bit of Carnage there as well? Hulk doing his stuff and smashing things about. Because Hulk loves smashing things about, doesn't he? He really does. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the chat. Gazwald, he goes on to say, really enjoyed these streams as it introduced me to many Lego YouTubers. You're in the right place for that, my friend. Although, can any of you recommend websites for Lego news? Oh my God, there's bundles of them out there. Site, give us a recommendation for a channel, a website.
For a website, probricks.de. They're really good, and Brickset are good as well, and they're the kind of two big ones I go to.
Yeah. Bricks fans, he's quite good. Bricks fanatics, they're very good. I'm always retweeting them.
Yeah, they're really good. Yeah,
they are really good. What about you, Tek? Can you
the brick fan?
Yeah, I was about to say the Brick fan.
Alan Tran.
And it's is it the UK Brick? Oh, I can't think of another one. But yeah, Brick Fanatic, I think, is the one that I come across. Like website wise, they always have like the official images that I pilfer for videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brickset as well. I'm often on Brickset, so yes, I always seem to stumble across.
Brickset for me is the place to go. It really is. The one place you don't want to go if you want to get Lego news is Lego itself, because they're rubbish at Lego news.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, this next picture is the notorious and rather fun Miss Bricks are fun. And I tell you what, folks, I didn't know she even had a city, but she has, and this is what it looks like. How about this? Miss Bricks are fun.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
That's a good angle too.
Yeah.
He's very cool. Now, I spotted something today on a Lego set. It was one of the new sets. It was the Lego Ideas one, the vintage car. What a lovely little set that is. Now, in the background, there is a lighthouse in that. So I wonder if we're going to get a lighthouse soon from Lego. That'd be quite cool. I'm liking that. Yeah.
Question, Greg.
Yeah.
Are you going to try and incorporate any of the Ninjago stuff into your city?
Oh, funny you say that, Richard, but yes, because if there's one thing I love, it's China. I actually, to be fair, folks, I've not actually been to China. I've looked at China. I've worked in Hong Kong, so I've seen it. I don't go to the mainland, folks, because I might not get back. But it's a beautiful place to be. I've never been to a place where literally I've never seen so many high-rise buildings in all my life. But what I will say is that my city will have a large Soho area, right? Which is based next to Leicester Square in London, folks, in case you wondered. And it will. I have specifically bought this week Ninjago sets, Chinese orientated, kind of Asian inspired sets, because a lot of what's in those particular sets are going to be a kind of part and parcel, a big part of Legonden. So yes, in a nutshell, massively. I've got Ninjago City. I've got Ninjago Docks. I've ordered. God knows when I'm going to get it, folks. This is some sort of black hole called DPD logistics at the moment. The gardens and yeah. So, but they will probably happen in phase 2 of London. But yes, the city will have a massive change. Because what I'm thinking of doing, here's the thing, right? The kind of way I want it to reflect in the city is like stuff like, I'm going to take out. Did I just see your wife walk through there with ladders? Look at this in the background, folks. Look. Now,
he's got it doing the DIY.
Yeah, just out of interest, mate, have you actually installed the microwave too high for your wife to use?
Everyone now physically needs a ladder to do any kind of cooking now.
He's got high ceilings in his kitchen. Too bloody high. So yeah, Richard, thank you for that question. Yeah, it's going to be a massive Ninjago thing. Oh, and this is another thing as well. I don't know why I'm saying this. So no one's going to watch my city update next week, but my city, right, will have one day. It will have a mock, and there'll be a building now, and it will be a modular for mechs. So I'm going to have mechs just roaming around my city, right? Because that's the kind of guy I am, and they will. It's going to be Titans. Anyway, there'll be a story in there as well, defending Legondan, probably from something crazy like Godzilla. But if anyone's been to China, please do let me know. I've literally touched the mainland, and that's about it. I couldn't actually physically go there because I did have the right paperwork. But that's cool because I was actually meant to be going there anyway.
I've been to Shanghai. I've been to Shanghai and Beijing. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic! It looks fantastic at night.
It's cool. I preferred very different, but like Hong Kong I loved. I was like, I could live here. This is awesome. This is but
Hong Kong's cool.
The thing with Hong Kong, right? This is the thing, right? I love this. It blew my mind, right? And it took me a while before I cottoned onto it. But in Hong Kong, there's this thing. I don't know why it is, but people walk around with trolleys all day long, like big metal trolleys. Like is that a thing? Because that's all I seem to find that people were doing. I literally took loads of selfies while I was out there of me walking along with some dude next to me with a metal trolley. I've never been to a place and seen so many trolleys. It was remarkable. Two things I remember seeing there, a lot of. One, Tesla. Everyone drives Teslas in Hong Kong, folks. And secondly, every other person walks around with a trolley like he was a pet or something like that. It was bizarre. I've never been anything like it. Richard, have you been there?
Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hong Kong. Passed through there a few times, obviously, between London and here. I would never go to China, though. I would never go into mainland China. I have zero interest. But probably won't be able to go to Hong Kong now either. So
yeah, it's gonna be a while.
I like Singapore as well. I go through Singapore quite a bit.
Yeah, I like Singapore.
Singapore.
I had a trip.
Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah, I had a trip planned to Chengdu, was like end of March of this year. So that would have been, that's like just an hour from the headquarters, Wuhan or whatever, by flight. So that would have been
sure.
exciting.
I always like to go via Singapore. Even I prefer it than going through the States as well whenever I'm going to London. It's just super easy, super clean, super nice.
So clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's Singapore. If anyone's guys and girls out there, if you've never been to Asia, and if you want to kind of, if you want a bit of Asia, but you don't want too much Asia, go to Singapore.
That's exactly it. Singapore.
Because it's the gateway. It's the gateway to Asia, as far as I'm concerned. And I've got family in Singapore, and it's a beautiful place. It's very clean. But it's you've got to go there to try it out. I literally I remember having a haircut when I got there, and it was like £3 or something, like super cheap. But they do it on the go, and they vacuum your hair as they're cutting it. They've got like a vacuum on the scissors, so they're clipping your hair and they're vacuuming it at the same time. I've never experienced anything like it. It was fantastic.
That's ingenious. That is ingenious.
Yeah, but they are technology-wise. They're fantastic. When in Rome, folks, check it out. But it's full of English-speaking people as well, which was kind of nice.
Easy.
Yeah, it's an easy place to go to. So you've never been there. The place I've been trying to get to for the last 2 years is Sri Lanka. And thanks to lockdown, I've not been able to get there, but I will do one day. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, we'll have to talk about where we've been on holidays in the Mo folks, because I tell you what, if there's one thing about Hong Kong, it's got, and Singapore as well. Singapore's bloody amazing. Is the architecture out there as well? You've got the hanging gardens in Singapore. That's pretty crazy.
That crazy hotel as well.
Yeah, God, yeah. It looks like cricket wickets, doesn't it? It's 3 columns with a giant ship on it, folks. You've never seen anything like it. Anyway, I went up there, had a quick game of poker, and did a bit of clubbing while I was up there. It was good fun. So I've got Steve Reynolds in the house. Blimey, we must be getting late. Steve Reynolds is online. There he is. I'd love to go to Sri Lanka.
Oh, me too. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Mauritius is meant to be amazing for food.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
I can't even think about where I'd want to go right now. It's like it actually starts to like upset me because it's like I just read an article yesterday on CNN that unless they like right now they're vaccinating like 100,000 people a day here in the US, and they need to start upping it to like 1 million a day so that adults can be vaccinated by like, February of 2022. I think it has to be 1.3 million to get herd immunity. But anyway, yeah. So Brick World Chicago, fingers crossed, or Brick Fair, whatever it's called. Be nice to have that happen, but we'll see.
Yeah. Brick Vent in Australia, guys, who's down?
Australia said they're not going to open their borders until 2022, BFAB.
Well, I guess we're all waiting until 2022. Who's with me?
I'd love to go to Australia. I know my ex-wife's out there at the moment. Maybe she'll come here. See what? I bet she would. Because we're friends. We're not that friendly, but I don't know. Maybe my current wife might not agree. But my wife, I say my current wife, I have no desire to get divorced again, folks. Believe me, if I get divorced again, I might as well sell the Lego now. What I will say is this: my wife, she actually worked and lived in Australia for 2 years. And she's been all over Australia. So I'd love to go out there with her to just show me around. It would be a dream come true. It really would. Now, talking of dreams come true, I've got another photograph to show you. This one is from K-Bricks. Now, K-Bricks has sent me in another city picture, which I've got to be honest, folks, it looks amazing. It really does. Check this out. This is a very well thought out, and I'm loving the coloration around the diner as well. There we go. How cool is that?
Yeah, it's rocking.
That's very cool.
There's a lot going on there. Loving the train track as well. Thank you for that, K-Bricks. Looks brilliant, mate. It really, really does. Keep sending them in, folks, if you want to get a shout out or anything like that. And like I said, if you want to be featured on the London Wall and give us a super chat or whatever, then what I'll do is I'll write your name down, colour of your choice, and I'll mention you tomorrow on Instagram if you fancy it. But anyway, back to the panel. Sai.
Yo.
You're a man of many talents.
I am a man.
You are a man of many talents. Where in Europe do you like going?
I've been to Italy 3 times, France twice, but I'd like to go somewhere like Malta or somewhere, because Malta is somewhere that really. Why are you laughing at?
No, sorry, I'm just reading someone's thing on.
Right.
I'm not laughing at you being to Malta's very nice.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Malta. You see, I like kind of ancient cultures and not prehistoric things, but I like kind of, the pyramids. I like the old kind of what they'd be called. It'd be kind of like not myths and legends. I like the architecture, but I like the myths and legends of different places. And Malta is famous for apparently having giants. So yeah,
that's cool.
That would be my thing. So if I could go anywhere, it'd be definitely to see the pyramids. But I don't know how safe Egypt is at the moment. Somewhere
can I give you some good advice?
It's going to be hilarious. So go on.
Okay, when you go there, I want you to climb the pyramids. Okay.
Do you know what? I'd love to. My cousin tried to climb up those big, huge slabs of granite, and that was the way back. Yeah. It was in the 90s where they didn't actually have any protection around it. You could just walk up and climb all over the pyramids.
Yeah, you can't anymore though. Yeah,
you can, but you're gonna probably get in trouble. But it's worth it. for a video.
There's
Probably
military.
the-
There's military
Everywhere.
stuff, you know, yeah.
Machu Picchu is another place I'd like to go to.
So your next
really-
video needs to be climbing a pyramid. I don't care what the others say.
Okay, it's a deal.
If you climb a pyramid, I think there's a bunch in like Aztec ones in Mexico that you can actually climb, like outside of Tulum and stuff like that. If you actually want to do that, they're not as big, but you know.
It's just the thing, a lot of people just think pyramids are the ones in Egypt. They're all over the place. They're in Ethiopia. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
The Aztecs did them as well. Sorry, did someone just say that as well?
The Aztecs, the Incas, and the like everyone basically, all the old ancient cultures built pyramids all over the world.
Why did they do pyramids and then we come up with a couple of great big stones and called it Stonehenge? I mean, what was that all about?
You guys were first. You guys were first. So that's like the basics of architecture is like the post. I'm not going to go into it. I'm sorry.
Now I said that only because I watched your video the other day.
Oh, okay.
The pillars of architecture, folks. Nicely connected in. Hot House 41 says if you want to go to Italy but don't like Italians, then Croatia is the best place to go. Yeah, I love Croatia. Very stunning place. It really is. Landscape with background. Almost go. Yeah. You haven't got to go far though. It's across the water. I've got the name of the water there now. Special water that's there. Anyway, it's beautiful. Yeah, Croatia's lovely. I've been there. I've been to, funny enough, I've been to a place called Split in Croatia and the capital city as well, which, by the way, folks, if you want to see it, it is absolutely amazing. And they filmed Star Wars there as well, which is kind of cool. Moto is in the house. Many of the Mayan and Aztec pyramids, they are massive. They really are. Now, I've got a few other people that have sent me requests. I did have anyway. Peter Knight.
Did you get my shirtless photo?
I've got to ask something to you, B-Fab. Why the hell did you post a video explaining yourself that you are a man? What
Daily content
what
ideas.
video was that?
That was your Titanic video, the one that came out today. I was like, you are explaining to the audience that you are a man. Like, what are you
Did you not watch
smoking?
Did you not see the screen? Wait, hold on. I put a screenshot of the video where
You
a kid
did put a
said, am I a
screenshot,
boy
and I
or a
still
girl?
laugh. You still had to explain that you're a man. I was like, what
And you
is
know what? That
going
video
on?
has 3,000 views in 2 days. So you know what? I'm happy. So now
Is that the one-
3,000 people know that I'm a man all over the world.
I
Is that
think
the one
when you say something like that, people think the opposite.
Is that the one with Sans shouting at the birds to shut up?
The what? Oh, man.
Is that not the one with Sans telling the birds to shut up and he has an axe?
No, that's two different videos. In my Titanic video, so the day before I had got like a comment where somebody asked me if I was a boy or a girl. And the whole time I've done YouTube, no one has mistaken me as a girl. So I was triggered, but I also thought it was really funny. So I just kind of played off of it. So
Yeah, I mean, like your facial hair. I know a few women with facial hair, I'll tell you, but like, anyway, that's a different story.
No, I've seen The Showman as well.
Yeah, the bearded
Right.
lady.
I got some more
I was about
pictures.
to say, if I look like a girl, that's something that's really a weird looking girl, you know. So
I know that person needs to get out more.
Okay. I'm gonna show, I've got a few pictures that have come in, folks. So some new requests. So this one is a very cool one, actually. This is Inner City Bricks. And I can only describe it as a very cool mock. And I think the panel is going to love this because I do like a bit of graffiti. But this is taking it to a new level. This is, but anyway, let me show you this. This is, quite frankly, amazing. Love it. Look at this.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wicked.
Nice.
Look at that. Cyberpunked up. Love it. Nice one. Brilliant stuff. Love it. Good stuff. I'll show you a couple more. Geek Girl Bricks has sent in a picture of her city. Geek Girl Bricks, let me know how you got how you did your modulars higher than your road. I'm liking that. But there we go. This is Geek Girl Bricks. Lit up city, folks.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Yeah,
Lights.
Nice.
I'm liking that. I love the tree there as well.
She makes good videos. I watch her videos. I'm not joking. Why is that funny?
You know, no one could take him seriously. Peter Knight sent me in some pictures of his city as well. I'll show you this one, Peter. There we go. This is Peter Knight. Thank you, Peter.
Wow.
There's Peter Knight City. Look at that. It's huge. It's got to be about 4 meters long, all that. It's nice. I spotted. Look at it. Look carefully, folks. Got Ninjago City at the end there. Very nice. Oh, can I just say as well, I like your blinds. Very nice. And the other thing is, Cabbage has just sent me a picture. Okay, anyone that doesn't know what Cabbage Face looks like, that's what he looks like. Is that the scariest thing you've ever seen in your life? Look at this, folks. Look.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
On the iPad. It's so good.
I love you, Cabbage. You need to floss as well, by the way. But anyway, that's it. Anyway, thanks for all your pictures, folks. Even the slightly insane ones were good. So thank you for that. I like it. This idea of getting people to send me in pictures, I quite like. It goes quite nicely. A nice bit of engagement, which I really appreciate, folks. So thank you. Geek Girl Bricks says London Bridge Bricks. I have used modified mills using plates instead of bricks. Okay, fantastic. That's what Jar does actually. But I have a new idea. I'm going to put it on my city update next week. And please let me know what you think. You might think that is a horrific idea, Greg. Or you might think, actually, that's not bad. Anyway, we'll find out next week. We have John White in the things, and he says, reminds me of a Feeling Twin. I have no idea what you mean by that. But thank you anyway. And we've got Brick Studios. Here we go, Brick Studios. Wasn't BFAB supposed to be here to Hey London Bridge Bricks and everyone else on the panel? Yeah, he comes in, he comes out. He's like a pop star.
Walmart. Is he shopping for more Lego that he's just not going to build? Is that what's happening?
Probably, I'd imagine so.
He just released a video about 40 minutes ago.
Tek, are you actually building something? What are you doing? Are you doing minifigure things?
I built another one of these. I think that was my 5th.
Another one. How many of those you built?
It's the same one. He just keeps showing us the same.
Yeah,
You have 5 of them?
I bought 5 of these. I modded. There was a guy on Rebrickable that did like a modified one, so I changed one into that, and then I think I've got 3 of the old one as well. So of this specific vehicle, yeah, I got like 9 of these. 8, I think.
Wow.
8. Okay. That sounds a bit repetitive, but carry on.
But yeah, no, I'm just going through my minifigures. I'm like inventorying what droids I've got because I want to start doing my army videos. So yeah, I was yesterday on side stream. I was going through all my minifigures and putting them into this isn't gonna read, is it? Into those containers down there. So my minifigures are pretty much all sorted now, which is pretty good. So yeah, I'm just going through my droids, counting which ones I got. I'm very OCD with the way I lay them out. So I'm like creating a Bricklink want list, and then I can buy it. So I've got like exact numbers of everything that I want. So that's what I'm up to at the moment.
Tek, do you have your minifigures? Are they on minifigure kind of base plates, or what? How do you have them? Like, if you pick that up, will they fall over and stuff, or do you have them secured in?
I will when I do the army video. Yeah, I'll have them all on base plates. But for now,
in your box in the container, are they individually in it, or?
Oh no! They're like so. For example, this particular one. You have like
I get you, yeah.
Like that, yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of droids.
Yeah, and I've still got like the best part of 30 Fiber First battle packs. That's like another 60 battle droids.
30?
I nearly see.
He's got a problem with that. 30. What are you going to do with 30 of them?
Tek, by any chance, is that you?
Yeah.
I might have guessed. I recognise that wall anywhere.
My sauna.
Your little sauna.
So, Claire, what do you think of someone that has 30 boxes?
She thinks I'm a catch, don't you, Claire? She thinks I'm a handsome young man.
Star Wars? Yeah, I mean, like if you walked into his bedroom, yeah, for sure. I
Okay.
think
Hold that thought, right? So, you're Tek.
Careful, Claire. Careful.
You're on a hot date with Tek. He comes back to his room, right? And you see all that Lego in the room. What do?
is it me or am I a Lego fan or not?
No, you're just a woman that's fallen for Tek's charms, right? So average kind of person. We've got a few issues in some respect, but anyway, you feel sorry for him. You go back to his place. You're all loved up. You've had way too much wine, and then suddenly it's like walking into a nightmare, and you're seeing all this Lego on a wall or something like that.
Is the Lego unopened? So the first thing I would think is like, there would be so much stuff. I would be like, why? I would think that you were like a hoarder a little bit.
I would get that vibe too, I guess.
Yeah, same. Like, what does it have to be like? What if it's the other way around, where like you're going to her place instead, and like you walk in and there's like piles of boxes surrounding a bed? Like it's weird. It's
weird. Yeah. And then some other bloke comes flying out of that box and grabs it.
Away from my wife.
Yeah. Get off my land, eh?
But if you love Lego so much, like why haven't you had the conversation being like, oh, like what do you do? Like how do you spend your free time? You'd be like, well, I buy things online and then I build a fort around my bed and that's it. And so
can you imagine in a bar? Right, takes in a wine bar, sophisticated wine bar, chatting up this girl. And she goes, well, what have you been up to today, Thomas? Oh, well, I was counting my 501st Army and categorising them and putting away. And she'll be like, yeah, righto, Thomas, I'm out of here.
Yeah, it's not an opening line.
But if it's like something I mean, truth be told, if it's like something you're passionate about and interested in, and if you talk about it, you're like, yeah, this is like what I do and I love it and it's important to me. No, I mean, no decent human being is going to be like,
the way I see it is it's a huge hobby of mine, and if I want to be with that person, then they're gonna have to find out about it somewhere, and know if they don't like it, see you later, I guess.
So you want to come back to mine, steal my Wampa?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna have to do the same thing as well. Like, I have tons of Lego, and like, how am I gonna have that conversation?
No, don't say it. No, don't say it. That'd be like date 3 or something like that. If they say, "What do you like doing?" or whatever, you just say, "I've got a cat." That's it. Leave it at that. And
no, I don't even tell them I have a cat on day 1. What are you talking about?
Wow, yeah,
that's probably worse, isn't it? 6. Yeah.
Say cat before you say whatever you do, Claire. Say cat before Lego for the love of God. Otherwise, you'll be single for the rest of your life.
I reckon you need to disclose it in your Tinder bios.
Is the cat part?
Avid Lego collector.
Yeah. Lego obsessed. Anyway, moving on swiftly, folks. I hold that thought, Claire. I've got another picture. This picture is coming from Jack, aka Gallifrey Bricks. I love that name. We do. Gallifrey. Should go there sometime, folks. Anyway, this is Gallifrey Bricks, and this is a lovely lit up picture of this Hogwarts Express. This was rather good. Looks like it's come off the rails a little bit there, but it does look very good nonetheless. Really does.
If I remember correctly, was that Jewel Face's Secret Santa to him? I think.
What the light set?
The light kit was that for the Hogwarts Express? I
don't know. I can't remember. Let's know.
Yeah, let's know.
That's a really good point, actually. I think it might have been.
Just to say, Greg,
Jewel Face said we've got in them lights, so I'm assuming it was.
Yeah. Actually, where's Solo? Have you done any lights yet? We're talking about lights. But
Solo was just telling you someone's in the green room.
Yeah, someone's in the green room.
Oh, someone's in the green room. Oh, here we go. Peter.
Yeah, it's not important. You can stay there.
See, I returned.
Hi.
Love how no one gave me shit at all. Sorry. Cared.
I'm here to stay though. I'm done shopping and I'm home now. So
You've done shopping. So anyway, folks, thanks for everybody. Thank you for all your pictures tonight. Really appreciate that. That's pretty awesome, to say the least. So,
did I interrupt Solo? Sorry, Solo. I think he was.
Solo.
No, I was just saying no. B-Fab's in there.
No, just saving B-Fab. Yeah.
Yeah, just saving him out there, despite him being rude to me in the private room.
I love you, Solo too.
Can anyone make out what that pattern is on the pillow?
Some weird cultural thing.
I think it's a loot llama.
Okay, let's judge your furniture. I don't feel like the pillow matches the couch.
Oh, hello.
It's just like out of place.
It's out of place. That's the guy who doesn't show his face.
Why are you coming at my face?
Because there's no.
It does look as techy.
She was so triggered she left real fast.
Sorry, that's me. Button. Story of my life, that is, folks.
Oh.
Good. Oh, hello. What's going on here? This is Solo.
I like a cut, G.
Solo's wife. How's Solo?
How's she getting on with those ladders, Solo?
Is she getting on with what?
How's she getting on with the ladders? Is she making a noose for you?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. It'd be some sort of spike as I walk through the door or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised. But
alien in the back. Hello, alien in the back. I didn't call her an alien for her to respond. I said Solo's wife.
Oh my god.
I said alien.
be proud you got away with the ladies. You really do.
Yeah.
What's the?
I'm sorry.
Cafe Con Lego. Are you going to be streaming later on today? Because it's middle of the day for you, lovely Americans.
No, it's pretty much evening for me. It's 5 o'clock.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's late afternoon for us. 5 o'clock. Are you going to be streaming this weekend at all?
Yeah, I'll be streaming on Sunday. My days are usually Thursday night and Sunday afternoon.
Thursday night, Sunday afternoon, good stuff. I like everyone having their kind of the times of the week when they like to stream. You got Solo. Are you gonna start streaming back again on Wednesdays?
Yeah, it's coming back. It will be back this Wednesday.
Oh, thank God for that. Because
I know.
No one's done anything on Wednesdays. It's a bit of a boring night. Actually, it is quite a bit. Anyway, you're filming. What about you, Tek? Tek, you haven't done much on your channel in the last couple of weeks. What's going on?
Yeah, I've just not really got the motivation at the moment, but I'm working on it. Yeah, I'm working on it. That's why I like doing this now, because these videos are stuff that like are really nostalgic for me and really get me. It's like why I love collecting is doing like the army stuff. So I feel like if I push one of these out, then I'm hoping that will sort of kickstart some motivation to do some other stuff as well. So yeah, working on some stuff though. I do want to live stream more as well. I do want to. I've got quite a few. I've got like a couple of droid gunships still to build. A couple of AT APs, a turbo tank as well, all to build for the army videos. So, yeah, I am going to try and be a bit more productive. Try to get one of those early afternoon live streams in. I think again next week. That'll be fun. So be on the lookout.
Yeah, I like the mid-afternoon ones. It's a bit like in the afternoons here, folks. I don't know what it's like in your country, but we get afternoon TV. And here in England or United Kingdom, we get something called Midsummer Murders on, and I think really, Tek, you kind of fill that void. You're like the Midsummer Murders.
Cheers.
You're just there in the afternoon.
Torture and somebody ends up dead.
Yeah, someone ends up dead. It's the same story.
It comes on just after Loose Women, and
you never want
to. Loose Women's good. I enjoy a bit of Loose Women.
Loose Women's good.
Loose Women.
Get alive, Tek. What do you like? Anyway, if anyone out there watches Loose Women, Bricksish, let us know what your thoughts are in the comments below, please. Keep it clean, Bricksish, for the love of God. Anyway, we've got Ollie say, Jawface certainly gets some good stories when you have it. Jawface. What we got under the under the hammer? Yeah, I can just imagine Tek going, "Oh, I've got this brand new Lego set. It's a real Bobby Dazzler. It is." That'd be Tek. Oh man, that guy. I tell you what, folks. Oh, there is some grim TV on during the day. Sometimes there really is. At 501st Bricks, he says, I watch Good Morning Britain and then turn on Disney Plus. This is true. Steve lives in the future. He does Moto because Steve lives. It's Saturday there at the moment. Now, talking of Saturday, actually, we've got the wonderful Snap2Grid Bricks. He's just dropping by to say hello to the sweet panel. Well, it's very sweet of you to do that. Snap2Grid. Hope you're well, my friend. Haven't had an email from you recently. Hope all is well at home and all that, and family are good. Gaswald, he says Tek on bargain hunt. I think we've got something going on there, mate. Because Tek, you do love a Billy bargain, don't you, my friend?
I am partial to a bargain. Yeah, I was texting Claire earlier about. I was in Sainsbury's looking at all these half price sets. Like, they've been on shelves for what? Well, I've been collecting again for nearly a year now, or about a year, and I've never once looked at them. Slap a 50% off on them. I'm like, oh, how many do I buy? Like, it's good.
What did you get for 50% off, Tek?
What did I end up picking up? I picked up two of the Expecto Patronum sets because they've got the Death Eaters that I kind of want because they're pretty cool. And then I think like the diving yacht, the extreme boat with the like lorry that takes it. And I did pick up the guilty pickup was the Trolls balloon for £15. Out of all the
you bought that at 50% off?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. I wouldn't have jumped at that. I would have waited a little bit longer.
Not in the UK.
Most of us don't live in the middle of nowhere, US. Like, come on.
Wait, what did you just call me?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, 50% off here is ridiculous. I was surprised there's still stuff on the shelf. Like,
yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I think I got them for 80-90% off the troll sets that I got. So that's why I was like, you should have waited, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's not.
I guess different places. Yeah, different.
Yeah, it's not. And I live in quite a densely populated area, so that also doesn't help. Like I said, just being able to do the whole price match thing with John Lewis and Argos is like a miracle. Like getting the art sets at 50% off.
Oh, dang, that's a good deal. I wish I could get art sets 50% off.
Yeah.
So. I think it's a funny. So talking of Billy Dazzlers or Bobby Dazzler deals and stuff like that. Richard, you guys in New Zealand seem to pay an arm and a leg for a Lego set. Do you ever? Why is it so expensive in New Zealand? Is it just?
I don't know. They'd sort of give us the same sort of prices as the Australians and dollar value, but of course, it works out to be more. I don't know. I always get mine at a discount from my local guy, but if I do want to get something on release, then I have to pay full whack for it. But a good example was the Colosseum. The Colosseum, we paid so much. Well, I didn't pay it because I haven't bought it, but anyone who did buy it paid an absolute, like you say, an arm and a leg for it. So, yeah, no, I get 20% from my local guy, which works out quite good.
Yeah, 20% is good. I mean,
it's consistent as well. Anytime I go in there, I get 20% off. So,
yeah. Is there any particular sets that, because when the shops reopen, when the Lego stores reopen, I'm really considering maybe buying a diner or an assembly square just to kind of put away, tuck away.
They're going to be gone soon. So if you can find them, grab them. That's like, I feel quite lucky I picked up an assembly square last week because the store that I get them from is now out of stock and no one else has got them. So,
but the thing is, right? Shine, I think he came out yesterday. Did his top 16 modulars, of which there have been 16, folks, and he put assembly square as number one. And I agree. I think it's,
I agree with that.
Yeah, same.
I think it's a brilliant looking one. I can't wait to build it soon. And yeah, they'll definitely have them at Lego Square, Leicester Square, because last time I was in there, they had loads of them. So I'm definitely going to head there, buy that, and then put it away for 5 years, and then basically sell it in 2027 and retire. I will. That's my game.
So we haven't even got that new Trouble of Tatooine set turn up yet. There's apparently been shipping delays to all the stores down here. Same with the new X-Wing that hasn't turned up here yet.
Has anyone bought the new X-Wing yet? Tek, we did an X-Wing versus TIE fighter the other day. Do check that out, folks. I think you might even find that down in the description below as well. But Tek, have you built the new X-Wing yet?
No, I haven't. I wasn't going to get it, and then I saw the TIE fighter, and I was like, oh, the TIE fighter does look good. So I probably will get the X-Wing, but I will wait until it's like, what is it, retail 45? If I can get it for like 30, because the figures are pretty cool. But I'm in no rush to get it at all. It's not a set that I'm rushing out to get. There's plenty of other things.
Yeah, it's meant to be okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what set I'm desperate to build next. I tell you what set I am desperate to build is the one we're possibly going to be doing in a couple of weeks. So here's the thing, folks. So me and Tek do this thing called Versus. Hold that thought, Doc. And it's basically one set versus something else. So basically, we've done X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. The next thing we're going to do, folks, right? And this might trigger a few people, but hey ho, that's why you do it. And that is going to be Ninjago versus Monkey Kid.
Oh, nice. That'll be good.
But we're going to do it from the mech's point of view. So it's going to be the Monkey Kid mech versus the current Ninjago mech, which is this big bad boy here. Let me just turn this around. This is the Firestone one. Look at this, folks. I love a poster. And that one there. So it's going to be that versus that. Now, I'm not saying this is the best Ninjago mech, but what I am saying is the current one. And that's kind of what we're basing it on. So that's what we're going to do there. And then
Doc knows. Doc's in the know. He says all Monkey Kid for the win.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
Yeah, see. Only legends know. Only legends know.
What I'm saying is, folks, I'll try and make a case for the Ninjago one. Now, what we will be doing, though, it won't be, you're not going to get the little outbuilding as well involved in that. This is just the...
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, if that's like, if you want to...
Oh, you don't get the side builds as part of the...
Apparently not. Apparently not.
Otherwise, right? Well, I tell you what we do, right? If we do, because I'm going to try and build a case here, folks, to try and make the Ninjago one seem better. What I will do then, I will say this. How about this, Mr. Tek Productions? If we do this mech versus the Monkey Kid mech, which I'm up against it, but coming from my sort of legal background, I'd love to sort of take on that case. What I will say then, if that's the case, then I will say to you, I want to have another rematch of Ninjago versus Monkey Kid, where I'll take on you as the Monkey Kid having the HQ versus the Destiny Bounty. How about that?
Ooh, that's another good one.
The movie one?
Come on!
That's another good one. What, you want the Monkey Kid set, so I've got to go and buy a Ninjago.
No. I've got both Destiny Bounties.
Okay, that's also...
Which Destiny's Bounty?
Yeah, the movie or...
I've got the older one that came out a few years ago, which I think Richard is going to be building this weekend.
Yes.
And I've got the newer one, but I might go with the older one because I know that one will probably win.
Yeah, this could trigger some people. This is going to be good. Monkey Kid.
I know, man. That's why it's so good. The versing, I think, is such a cool thing to do. Yeah. And then, of course, folks, we've got the ATST, which will be coming in due course, because we have the Raider versus the ATST from Rogue One. Oh, honestly. Anyway, February the 13th is going to be when I'm streaming next with Tek. I'm streaming next with Sai tomorrow, and I'm streaming with Brick Hive next week for Transatlantic live stream. And our guest for that one is our matey up there, Richard from Brickscene. So
that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun.
It will be. So I'm streaming like a good one at the moment, even if it's not necessarily on my streams. But anyway, Matt, I'm being asked by Doc to sort of check in with you. One, make sure you're still alive, and secondly, how's your mock grade of the classic looking Iron Man?
Well, I've just sort of put the this little head piece. Like you build it in 2 separate pieces, and that's going on there. And I'm guessing at some stage this is going to sit on here somehow. So
That looks good.
yeah, no, it's a really interesting build. Like the person who's built this has done a really good job of it. Lots of different techniques, and everything seems to be pretty solid. And I just find it a much more interesting build than the official, release one. And that's kind of, if you put them next to each other, so we can get a good one there. I mean, come back to me in probably 10, 15 minutes and be on the proper head thing. Yeah, I mean, and this is with me making modifications to it to make it look better. And the only difference is, the only additional piece needed is just a 2x2 here. So it's, I don't know, this one just feels like it was just rushed and to get it out the door. But no, it's quite an interesting build, and the fact that a fan comes up with that versus the official release. Yeah,
I think it's really good, Matt. I really do. I like that. I hope you are liking that too in the chat, folks. It's always nice to do a Lego live stream with someone actually building some Lego. It really is. It makes a real change. It really does. Anyway, solo brick builder. Are you actually building anything tonight, or are you just moving stuff around?
I've just been moving stuff around today. Yeah, because a lot of this stuff is going up in the loft. I'm bringing down some of the older stuff, but I don't want to fill up that too much because I'm going to start doing the preparations to put my little micro city up there. So I'm not going to be putting too much up there.
A micro city? You're doing a city now?
Yeah, I mean, I've been obviously wanting to do it for a while now, but yeah. It's only going to just be. It's nothing going to be like what I was planning on doing with the hidden side stuff. So I'm just literally just going to be put the little castle up in the corner there, and then just going to scale it down a bit. That's all I'm going to be doing. That's quite literally it. Yeah, Ninjago for the win. It's hashtag Monkey Kid dead.
Oh, boo, come on. Monkey Kid is the greatest. I know Tek might not have any brain cells, but I still agree with him when it comes to Monkey Kid.
That is rich. People in glass houses should not.
Yeah. It's good brains, but there we go. That's my excuse. TY says, "Oh, that's great." Honestly, Tek, the versus thing, I think is going to be fantastic. I really, I'm hyped for it. Now, another stream that I'm going to be doing sometime in February, folks, is going to be quite a special stream. Actually, it's you've heard of Star Wars. If you haven't, where the blooming hell you've been? You've heard of Star Wars Rebels. Well, I've only gone and bought the Ghost, haven't I? Thanks to Richard up there again. So we're going to be doing a stream. It's going to be a random one. I suppose we'll sort out what the time and everything like that will be. We'll be building the Ghost together, albeit he's got his one, I've got my one, and then we'll probably do a review on it, a bit like what me and Tek do. But it'll be a proper review on a single set, folks. One-off collaboration thing. I'm going to do the stream, and you'll have the review. And I'm looking forward to that, mate. I think it's going to be awesome.
I think it's going to be fun. Do both the Ghost and the Phantom together. I think it'll be good.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I think I might even do the Phantom. I have to dig old Thrawn out of the London Bridge vaults. And
you've got the Phantom that comes with the Ghost.
Yes, I've actually got one built as well.
Have you?
Yeah, so I might just put the parts away on that and make something else out of it. But yeah, because I've got it already built. I don't know. Have you got the Phantom as well?
I've got both the little Phantoms, yeah. But none of them are built at the moment.
Good man. Wait a minute.
I'm looking forward to that.
That'll be a fairly long stream. I would have thought that'd be a good 3-hour one if we're going to build the Ghost. Blimey.
I think so. I think it'll take a while.
The Tek, did Guava King finish his one?
Yeah, he finished it the other day, but I was out.
So good.
I was out quite late, but yeah, he finished it. He did another hour and a half stream, I think, the other day, just finishing it off. But yeah, did you
not see the end of it, Tek?
No, I didn't. No,
it was so funny. It really was, because he's there, finished it, and he's still got all these parts sitting in front of him. He's like, has anyone built it? Why have I got so many parts left over? And everyone's going, you. It's a completely different set there. He actually turned out he's got an 80 DP free in the set of the Ghost that he actually had.
Wow.
I don't think I've even got it here, but yeah, he actually had an 80DP in the Ghost set, and he didn't even realise it.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that back.
Okay.
I'll speak to him about it. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I was out and he would I think he done it quite spontaneously, or at least I didn't see. I completely missed any promo or anything for it. So, but yeah, I'll check that out. That's a win though.
Yeah, he was really scratching his head. He was like, why have I got so many parts left over? And even I was thinking, it's like, surely he must be coming today because he had all the top base plates on, everything was done.
Yeah,
Like, and there was a lot of grey as well.
Yeah, that's the result.
Those ATDPs are worth good money now as well. You know, they get hard to find.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know what? What's going on? Blimey.
That's what he had left over.
Oh, nice. I wish they looked a bit toady, but they look good though, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I've been looking at a couple of mocks of those, and they're pretty cool.
Another Ralph McCory drawing that was brought to life.
Mm-hmm.
I love Ralph McCory. I love that man's artwork. Really good.
Oh, he's brilliant.
What do we got here? Gazwood says, I'm thinking about picking up another assembly square. Same here, mate, because I tell you what, if there's one that's going to go whoop, in value, it's going to be that. At least over a few years anyway. I always look at 5 years for my investments. And if I can't be bothered to sell them, then I just do a review on them, because I think Lego sets are classed as retro after 5 years. So anyway, what I will say is I think we can start winding down the stream a little bit now, folks. We are approaching the 3 hour mark, and so I'm gonna pop.
Which means we're only halfway done, guys.
I was gonna say.
I'd love to stay longer. I really would. I feel like I'm just getting warmed up now, folks. The voice is just starting to get crisp. I'm loving it. But Claire, this is the thing. I genuinely love streaming, and I could stream all day long.
I believe you. I feel like you could just sit there and chat about Lego and
Lego life, another laugh. That's what it's all about. It really is. So anyway, so I'm going to perch myself up next to the two bouncers, folks, and we can start. There we go. Look at them. Look, Reg and Ronnie. Reg and Ronnie. Sort them out. They turn my guts over. They do. But anyway, I think we're going to start over the. Let me do that. Here we go. Over this side. Look at those long arms. Anyway, that's Richard. Richard, as always, my friend. Thank you so much for coming on. Give us an idea. I know you're going to be streaming over this weekend, which I'm particularly looking forward to doing. Actually, Tek, you might want to watch that as well, because you're going to see what a real shit looks like, not some shenanigan monkey kid. Anyway, Richard, over to you, mate. Tell us what's coming up on your channel.
Well, I've been quiet. I've been very busy with this whole Bricklink store, so that's why I've been a bit quiet. But I will make some videos around that this week about the stuff that the problems I've found so far. But yes, going to do a live stream tomorrow night. Tomorrow night my time, so that'll be Sunday morning your time. Building that Destiny's Bounty. I thought everyone else is building the Ninjago City Gardens and things like that, and I thought I feel like building some of that stuff up again. So I'll do something that I haven't seen anyone else build in a little while. But other than that, yeah, I'll be making a video on how quickly I'm running out of space to store all my stuff for the Bricklink store. That'll be the only other thing I'll be doing this week.
Yeah, I genuinely think people are interested. Do you know, I'm going to do something that Tek down here told me to do, right? Because I'm always a bit sort of like, I don't know if I should film this. People might be a bit bored of it. Do you know what? Tek gave me some good advice a couple of weeks ago. He says, just film everything.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to be less bothered about doing a fantastic video and just keep it edited well. But I'm going to sort of be more of the life in the day of a Lego YouTuber, maybe something like that. Believe it or not, folks, actually quite a lot of planning goes into these sort of things. Okay, Richard, I look forward to that. So
cheers,
over to my honourable friend here on the right hand side. Si, what's going to be coming up from you over the course of the next week, my friend?
Well, there is a live stream on my channel tomorrow. Myself and Greg will be doing the backlog, and he's going to build the police station. I'm going to build Palace Cinema. I'm going to have to figure out where that stream went to because I scheduled it and no one seems to see it in the feed. So I don't know where it's gone. So yeah, that's going to be 5 o'clock here, and that'll be good. And then I'm going to have a Ninjago video out after that tomorrow. So that's it for the week, and then the usual stuff next week as well.
Yeah, brilliant. Because you stream on Thursdays now. What time is it, Sire?
8:30 on Thursdays on my channel. 8:30. He's getting on in age. You can't hear. What you say, Simon?
8:30. 8:30. That's not 8:30. It's 8:30. 8:30. 30. If you're 30, you won't have a bath. I love you, Si.
I love you, Si.
I love you too.
Bro love, folks. Bro love. You
We
can't.
all love you, Si, especially.
Oh, I love you, BFAB.
I love you more.
He's mine, BFAB. Okay, so let's go down into the realm of sophistication, and let's go over to the lovely cafe corner. What's going to be coming up from you in the next week?
Yeah, so hopefully this weekend I'll get a video out of a haul. I just been having a tough time trying to find time to edit it, but so that will be coming out. Sunday I'll be doing a chill build. That's usually what I do on Sundays, but having to be a bit more strategic now as I'm quickly running out of room. So I'll be doing the ship in the bottle because I feel like that can fit on one of the shelves or some sort of table space, I guess. And then next week I will have a video out about Lego ideas, and I'm announcing it just to get my butt into gear. So I film it and get it out. I've had the idea for a little bit, so excited for that one.
Top 10 ugliest Lego idea sets, right?
Not quite, but
okay. Top 10 ugliest Lego idea sets coming soon from Thesey.
I think that's more of a BFAB style video.
I would never make a video like that. Come on.
So Tek, are you gonna get your backside into gear and do what YouTubers are meant to do and make a video for once?
I will. I'm gonna try record some stuff this weekend, and try get a bit ahead. So I've got like a couple of videos in advance.
Yeah, he ran out of Disney sets to open. His girl's not sending him princess sets anymore. So
I hate you so much.
That motivation, that's what it is.
But yeah, so I'm going to definitely try. I'm definitely going to upload next week, and I definitely try squeeze in a live stream as well, building either the ATAP, the Druid gunship, or I might split the turbo tank into 2 streams if it's like an afternoon one. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that.
Cool, man. So we're going to get some Midsummer Murders streams, are we?
Please don't call it the Midsummer Murders streams. I hate that show.
It's so true. It's the Bargain Hunter or something like that.
I prefer like Dickinson's Real Deal or something. Like,
yeah, Tek's Real Deal streams. Come on. You know it makes sense, folks. All right, good stuff. So, Matt, or should I say the head of Matt, are you streaming tomorrow? Are we going to get some Matt action on a Saturday night?
Yep. The usual sort of stream tomorrow night. You say I draw, and tomorrow night's theme is actually Lego. So if anyone wants me to draw some Lego stuff, come along. It's going to be 2 p.m. New York time, 7 p.m. London time, and a silly 6 a.m. in Australia. And otherwise, during the week, hopefully get back on uploading a few videos and things like that. Just quick little ones, and possibly even have a bit of a review on this and a bit of a comparison.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see that as well. And did you have to pay for those instructions, or was that a rebrickable freebie?
No, it was a paid-for one. So the instructions, for the most part, are actually pretty good, considering all the different ways that it's done and everything. So yeah, it's sometimes you get instructions and they're quite flimsy and whatever else, but these ones are actually pretty solid.
Okay, cool. And may I ask, roughly speaking, how much would one pay for that head that you've made tonight? Because it does look really good. I have to.
It works out. I Bricklink parts of it and then other bits and pieces. It would probably work out to be about the same as the actual official release one. So yeah, by the time you pay for the instructions, it's a bit more. But I think, comparatively, certainly, this person knows what a jawline looks like, whereas the official model had no idea.
Yeah. Well, I've got to admit, folks, I don't know about you lot out there. Please let me know what you think in the chat. I think the one on the right, the rebrickable version, I think it looks miles better. The classic yellow.
Agreed.
For sure. Yeah.
I like it.
Well, okay, so when designing the Lego one, the designer Mark Stafford said he took inspiration from 3 different helmets to make that one. I'm just like, that's why it looks like crap, So, yeah.
Yeah, but it's the sort of thing where the big problem with this originally is, and again, I've made the modifications to make it look a little bit better, but the front of the head was square. Like, you had no jaw. Like, if you feel the side of your
we have
face.
a Solo in the chat in the private room, killing.
Oh, is he in? He's back. There we go.
That's what I heard.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah. But
Solo.
I mean, even I'll see if we can put the detail there. Like on this, you actually build this round circular ear, whereas on this, it's just like a little, a round circular plate sort of thing. So there's lots of little details on this which have been much, much better done.
Yeah. Do you think that it was built differently for the original so that it could fit on the stand, or does the instructions allow for the rebrickable one to also fit on the stand?
Yeah. If I had another 5 minutes, I'd finish it off. But this is the stand there. So, yeah, it does have a proper thing, so it will sit.
Holy cow.
That looks so much more better.
It does, doesn't it?
So better.
Yeah, something about the forehead on the official one just doesn't sit well with me.
Well, that's the other thing, is that this goes very square, whereas this one uses these nice rounded pieces, so you get the angle wrapping around there properly and things as well. So it works much better. And the official one too, you've got 2 plate pieces in here, which they've only put like the gold print on one side, and because of that, the gold doesn't fit in properly. So when you look at it, it actually stands out, and it's like right in the middle of the forehead. It's like, come on, guys, just make it a gold piece. It's not like it's sitting around the corner here somewhere where you're not going to see it. It's like smack right there.
Yeah.
It's just lots of little things, and it just, this is the only Marvel one, and it's their flagship character, and they've just made a meal of it.
Yeah, I agree, Matt. I think it looks fantastic. Do you know, I'd be tempted to take that helmet, the good one, the mock, and I do like a Patriot one of it as well. I think the red, white, and blue would look amazing.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I did a recolor of it.
Like Murdered Out would also be really cool.
Awesome. Look at all the creativity, folks, oozing out of our skin tonight. Love it. Love a mock. Great job, Matt. Honestly, I can't wait to see the review, the comparison of it. Okay, so let's pop down one. BFAT, what isn't coming up from your channel this week?
So I'm currently working on the top 10 ugliest YouTubers, Lego YouTubers. You guys get to vote below. So drop some names that you think are, that deserve to be on the list. I'm also working on...
It's gonna be so awkward when BFAB tops that list.
We're also working on the top 10 hottest YouTubers, so drop your choices below. No, let's see. I'm trying to work on a response video. So I'm working on a response video to some drama that's not affiliated with me exactly. It was supposed to be done like 2 days ago. I think I'm going to drop it tomorrow. Because I think the community kind of needs to start thinking more clearly. I know it's surprising coming from me. And I'm also working on some more top 10 videos at the moment. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Might drop more news because we might have some more news stuff that I know about that I might drop. We'll see. So yeah.
Fantastic. All right, mate. Look forward to that. I'm loving all the content coming for you recently. Right, I'm gonna hop over Claire and go to Solo. We'll go to Claire last. We will. So, Mr. Solo Brick Builder, now you've had a busy week. Started a new job. He's fitted a new kitchen. Nearly blew up his flat with a gas leak. Is there anything else coming up from your channel this week, mate?
Well, for as long as they blow up in the next 24 hours, hopefully I should actually have my 1,000 subscribers live stream coming up.
I got on top. Thanks for reminding me. Continue.
Congratulations, Solo. 1,000 subscribers, folks.
It's actually thank you all. Yeah, really, honestly, it's basically tomorrow's gonna be just like me thanking everyone. And so there's gonna be just impromptu stream where I'm just gonna be just like you gotta guess a few things, and then you're gonna be able to win some. What's that?
Are you gonna go through that whole stream, read every subscriber name off, and thank them?
Yep, every last one of them.
Okay, good. I thought that was a good idea.
Right, so you're all gonna be able to, everyone's gonna be on the chance to win some money, vouchers, whatever you want. You'll be able to have some chances. Big thank you for that one. And then I'm basically just kind of the midweek stream is coming back. That is coming back, starting as of next Wednesday. But I'm basically preparing myself for February. So I've got some big plans for February, which I'm working on as we speak, so to speak. So that's about it at the moment. So stay tuned for tomorrow.
Okay, good
I
stuff.
don't know what time at the moment, so I'll watch it out.
Do you know what time you're streaming tomorrow, Solo?
I don't yet at the moment because I've got to wait for my brother to finish up on the kitchen, and obviously we've got a few other bits and bobs to do. So so it's probably gonna be a little bit of a late one. But
take a picture of your brother. I want to know what your brother looks like. He's like another Solo. Imagine that.
You will never see him. He will never join this. No, he calls me the sad old brother. He collects toys. That's what he goes by. So
Right. Is he better looking though?
Apparently we look almost alike, apart from I see and we look nothing alike. So
is that a good or a bad thing? So do your parents go like, "Yo, your brother's so good looking, you kind of look like him," or like, how does that all sound to you?
I wouldn't know, B-Fab. I haven't got any parents, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Whoopsie.
You want to switch to take my parents? I'll go parentless and you can take mine. How's that sound?
Nah, you're all right.
That sounds wrong. Are we talking about thongs again? Anyway, what I would like to say is a big thank you to Claire for coming on tonight. This has been brilliant. Let's pop you in the middle. Let's pop you in the perk. We'll move Tek out of the way. There we go. So Claire, thank you so much for coming on tonight. I hope you enjoyed a bit of London.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, it's been great.
Fantastic. So tell us what's coming up from your channel in the next week or 2 weeks or whenever. What do you got planned?
I've got like 3 videos. I'm going to do a city update for my interim, like kind of temporary city that I've got right now on my dining room table. I've got an update video, which is kind of like my, not really vlog style, but it's like little snippets of things that I'm doing in the Lego world that don't really have their own video. I'll add that together and maybe with some kind of vlog stuff. And then what else? I'm going to do a video on like why Lego is good for your brain. And then I've got my podcast that comes out every Friday with Shy and Ninja.
Indeed. I listened to that last week. Really enjoyed it. I'm actually going to be filming tomorrow with Solo for our podcast that we do.
Nice.
So that's quite cool. So it's always nice to listen to other people's thoughts and styles and stuff like that. And I do recommend it. Now, is it always on Shy's channel, or do you
No, like last week was on Ninja's channel, and today is on my channel. So it's going to switch around. At least we're doing that for now. That might change later, but we're enjoying it.
We do the same thing. We do the same thing. So it's just kind of easier. And we're always changing our format as well, folks. And we'll have a few different things in it tomorrow. But check out everyone's channels on the podcast and stuff like that. Because I tell you what, a lot of people have got some very interesting things to say. And it's not always about Lego, folks. And that's what I like about it. So that sounds cool. I look forward to that, Claire. Thank you so much as well for being here. And thank you also, everybody on the panel tonight for being here, from Richard to Sai, to Matt, to Claire, to CC, to BFAB, to Thomas.
I'm waving my hand too.
We love you, BFAB, and we are loving the new avatar as well. But coming up from London Bridge Bricks, well, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming with Si O'Connor on Si O'Connor's channel at 5 o'clock. It's episode 4 of The Backlog. So I'll be continuing the police station, folks. I'll be finishing that off on his channel tomorrow. And then coming up next week, I should be my first ever city update. There'll be a what should I call it? I call it a speed build for want of a better term of that coming up next week as well. There'll probably be 1 or 2 short videos coming up as well. And I always try and make my short videos a little bit different. Latest one being, of course, Thanos. So please do check that out. Everybody who's been on the panel tonight, you'll find all the details in the description below, along as well with a couple of videos from me too, if you fancy checking them out. Now, the main people that all this is about, not just about me or the panel or anything like that, it's all about you lovely peeps out there. So I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been out there tonight. Gazwell, it's been really good fun, Gazwell, having you on tonight as well. Joel Face, thank you for being there. Bricky TY, Brick Star Wars Boy, Finn O'Sullivan, Monkey Bag 9255. We're going to have to work out what that 9255 could be. Lego Band, Sarah Star Bricks, glad we cheered you up a little bit as well. Doc Sampson was out there, Gary Malone, Bricky TY, of course, Joel Mabala, and of course, Inner City Bricks. Thank you, everybody, for all your photographs that you sent in tonight, even the rude ones, Bricksish. It was good fun. I really enjoyed it.
Hey, wait, Bricker sent in a rude photo? What?
Yeah, Brick sent a picture of it. I'll show you once more, folks. I'll show you this for the road. Right, this one's for the road, as they say here.
Brick, you could have sent it to me first. Come on.
Well, I could have. This is true. Let me find her. Blimey, so many people sent me pictures. I haven't even got it. What's the name there anymore? There we go. Oh, yeah, this is it. So all I will say, folks, is this is what my sig fig looks like. Right, this is my sig fig. Right, here we go. Here we go. So there's my sig fig. Right.
Good looking man. Good looking man.
Good man. Got a nice lolly. Anyway, and this is Joe, aka Bricksish. I'm just going to hold this thought in your mind for the rest of the evening, folks. There we go. I tell you what, Pamela Anderson has got nothing on Bricksish, that's for sure.
Yeah, Bricker, dang, I didn't know you had a body like that.
That's it. We have to get on the live streams more often. Anyway, thank you everybody for being there tonight. Thank you, panel. Thank you everybody in the chat. And Lego is a wonderful thing. And every single one of you peeps out there are too. So anyway, folks, have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you